Man spreading.
Get situated, sir.
That's sure this Johnson on here.
Oh, that's the first thing they gonna hear.
They ain't hear that. I was whispering.
They definitely heard that.
I was
It's a
No,
microphone.
your voice is crisp as that.
Hey, bro, I told you the voice here today.
Welcome y'all to another week of Tech File. I don't know what type of week this is about to be, so let's not dilly-dally and delay. Let's hit that theme music and get right on into it.
Hit him hard, let's go. Red T-E-C-K, running back like where's my replay? Got it all in the mix, no DJs. Said it's hard in the game like he damn miscellaneous. Spitting real talk for the entertainment. The pots try to stand the game up and they get smacked back down like a WrestleMania. Tell them that they better get their notes ready at a home city. You know, get it block even on the low setting. And you know what you say, so we never gotta get tight than everybody else. Cause you get ready. Ain't nobody else doing this like I. Better keep them cameras and microphones hot, cause this one's a vibe. Gotta run this race with my tribe. Going live with the pie. Do it like there's no tomorrow. Came to my ear later. Shout out to my point guard. We about to hit them hard. Got them thrown in the tap. Tell the red blow the whistle. This is technical five.
Welcome to episode 375 of Technical File, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, a.k.a. Ass Ketchum, a.k.a. Mr. Give It To Me. What up, though?
Strike-a-lacking. I am the Eric J.
Only known as.
The Eric J.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the crew, the real life T for life heart, the girl next door. You know, holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And it's your boy, K. Harris, the gentleman.
The gentleman.
The everyday gentleman.
24/7.
But better known as Ooh Yeah. Ooh, Mr. Ooh Yeah. That sounds good, too.
That's him.
Oh,
That's
my
who.
goodness.
Some housekeeping before we get into the flow of things here. If you are not yet following on us, whoa, rewind me, Ken.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
If you are not yet following us on our various social media platforms, rectify that situation.
What you waiting on?
Do it.
Yeah, head over to @TechnicalFoul, TECKNICALFOUL on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky.
Blue Sky.
Blue sky.
Technical File Podcast spelled all the way out, full podcast and everything on Facebook and YouTube. On the YouTube side of things, make sure that you subscribe. When you see the videos, make sure you like them, drop comments. All of that stuff helps with the algorithm, helps other people find the podcast. Super, super helpful and easy way for you to support the pod. We appreciate that. And then make sure you join us live every Tuesday evening when we record the pod for the week. I see Dwayne already in the comments.
What's
What
going
up,
on,
though?
brother?
Shout
What
out
it do?
to Dwayne in the comments. That could be you getting a shout out on the show. So come and join us on Tuesday nights.
That remind me of them. You should be here.
The biggest scam.
Man, I got set up by a few people with that.
Did you
joint.
actually do it, or did you?
No,
just have
I
to
ain't
go?
do it. You know how they say, oh, let's meet up.
Yep. And then you get there, you be like, wait, what is this? What am I
Yeah.
here to do?
I remember I started working downtown. Somebody saw that and it's like, oh yeah, I work downtown too. Let's meet up for lunch. I was like, oh okay. I just thought it was a lunch. And then
Next thing you
Yeah,
know,
it was a
next thing you
pitch.
know,
I'm like, ain't this bitch?
Have you ever, man, get your motherfucking ass. I'm hungry.
Me one time as well.
I came to eat. You bullshit.
wasn't yours like a party at someone's crib?
Yes, but it was a party. And he said, everybody else, nigga. He got like 20 of us at one time, fam. Pulled out the slideshow and everything, fam.
Oh, he knew what the hell he was doing.
Yes,
facts.
fam. Set us up with the good okie doke, fam.
Ain't he somebody that we
Yes,
know? I thought so.
absolutely.
I thought so. Not who you would think.
Uh-huh.
Mine was by somebody a lot of people know too.
Oh, see.
I see Serial say is in the comments as well. He said somehow I ended up watching wrestling last night, and because
Hey.
of y'all, I can put faces to the name.
Hey, that's what's up.
Now.
That's
Good
what's
stuff.
up.
You're welcome.
That's what's
You
up.
might not get that wrestling reference, but you're welcome. You're
you.
welcome. Shout out to Damian Sandow. But no, I mean, that's the thing about Raw being on Netflix now. Some people's going to happen to turn it on and see what happens. But this is a really good time to watch wrestling. We will be talking more wrestling later on in the show, previewing the Royal Rumble.
Actually, we're going to talk about wrestling right now.
And what's
Royal Rumble pool.
there you go.
Don't forget to join it.
Mm-hmm.
Royal Rumble is this Saturday. So let us know by Friday if you want to join.
Really Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
Ideally. But,
Ideally.
you know, Negroes, CP time.
How many more
whatnot.
spots do we have open?
Like 15.
Damn.
So,
We got half the pool
Yeah.
still.
man, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all better get on it,
I mean,
man.
yeah.
We do this every year.
Every year.
And everybody has fun doing it, so make sure y'all do it, man.
I mean, I think only one person on this couch shared the thing. So
Oh, really?
Me.
My bad. I'm saying it now, goddammit. Yeah. Don't you?
But if you are not familiar, the Royal Rumble pool,
I'm gonna share it right now.
you can enter by just responding to the post of this show. You can do it in the YouTube comments. You can do it on any of the social medias that Camille just read off. You can email us if you want, technicalfilepod@gmail.com.
Y'all be checking out.
And we will assign you a number.
That was a real question.
I check all of our stuff. Thank you very much.
Like I check it, and then every time I see like everything has been read already, I'm like, oh, Camille already got it. I don't remember where I was at, but yeah, we give you a number. We'll assign them on Friday. If the wrestler that comes out in either the men's or the women's rumble that comes out at your number wins the match. In the end, you win the pool, which will just be a Tech File swag package.
Swag package,
as he said. So make sure y'all do that. Make sure y'all do that. But yeah, we're gonna have some wrestling talk in this show later on. My husband got one of his friends into wrestling now, so it's been like he's been watching like faithfully for the last couple of weeks, and he's getting really into it. So it makes me happy when we can bring new people into the wrestling fold.
It's a great time.
It is. I was able to get a friend to start watching after WrestleMania this past year. He came to the crib for the WrestleMania party, and after that, he was hooked to the product. So
Can I talk to you about my Lord and Savior, Roman Reigns? No.
Put it in my veins.
Jacob Fatu for me, but no.
I've always said Royal Rumble is the best entry point for like if you want to jump off. So perfect timing.
For sure.
For sure. So make sure y'all sign up for our Royal Rumble pool. It's free for you. All you got to do is follow the pod. If you follow the pod anywhere,
exactly,
you can enter. So.
And you get a free swag package.
If you win.
If you win. Not just entering, you know what I mean? But
we ain't made the money.
The game that needs a name. It is a rapid fire memory. Dang, the words are hard this week, man.
It is.
Game needs a name. Rapid fire memory based game that we play every week to kind of open the show, get everything loose over here. This week, we are doing current NBA players, so you cannot repeat any names, and you only get about 5 seconds to answer. We did this recently. A month or so ago. So I just remembered. I posted us doing this because I said AJ Green, and someone was like, AJ Green?
Oh, yeah, we did.
And I was like, yeah, he's a basketball player.
Yeah, we did.
It's a warm-up exercise. We can repeat.
So we're going to do it again.
Plus, y'all always tell us who we forget in the comments anyway, so.
Yeah. So.
That's true. There's so many of them.
It's so many. I mean, when I was editing the wrestling one from this past week, I was like, dang, I should have said. Dang, I should have. dang.
Yeah, I was going at it, though.
Current. Okay.
When I blanked, I was trying to think of The Godfather, but I was thinking of Right to Censor, and I couldn't remember what his name was in Right to Censor, and it completely.
Yeah. The good fun. Dude had them tight ass white shirts up.
With them ties. The music was just sirens. All right, but this week we are doing current NBA players. Tim, we're going to go in tech order. So Tim, Eric, myself, Camille, then Ken. So NBA players, many as you can name, no repeats. Last one standing wins. Kick us off, sir.
Desmond Bain.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
AJ Green.
LeBron James.
Anthony Davis.
Chris Middleton.
Anthony Edwards.
Okay. I'm out already, fam. What
That's crazy.
That's wild, fam.
That was me last week.
Lonzo Ball.
Damian Lillard.
LaMelo Ball.
John Morant.
Andre Jackson Jr.
Brooke Lopez.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
AJ Johnson.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Alex Caruso.
Whole name.
Chris Livingston.
Jalen Williams.
Chet Holmgren.
Jalen Williams.
I was about to do that. Chris Paul.
Paolo Banchero.
Jalen Brunson.
Franz Wagner.
Mo Wagner.
Jalen Brown.
Jalen Suggs.
Anthony Edwards.
Jalen
I
Green.
said that.
Yep.
Yep, Jalen Green.
Afrin Sengun.
Fred Van Vliet.
Amen Thompson.
Asor Thompson.
Ooh, it just blanked. Jalen Brunson. Did someone say Brunson?
I did.
Yeah.
It just completely.
I thought you was going to jump to Detroit.
I was because I was going Cade next.
I should have. I
stopped because I was going to say Kobe and shit. So I was like, fuck.
You should have said Kobe White.
You got.
Oh, yeah, it was a Kobe. Yeah. I was like, God damn.
I almost want to go Jalen Rose. Just do all the Jalen's. Just go Jalen Suggs, Jalen Rose, Jalen Williams.
All right, you got it back, bro. It was fun while it lasted.
Welcome home, buddy.
The belt is Aries this week. So for conversation, we are going to be recapping the conference championship games in the NFL. Talk a little bit about the Pro Bowl. Not much, though, because
Yeah.
Pro Bowl. Talk some
Yuck, that's crazy. Yuck, the Pro Bowl is crazy.
Talk a little NBA and then preview the Rumble before we get into some quick hits about some W trades that have taken place and some additional NBA trade rumors. So let's get on into it.
The referee got asthma this week.
NFL. The Kansas City Chiefs. They did it again, y'all.
They kept getting away with it.
Yeah.
They sure did. We had y'all had a conversation about it some weeks ago. Are they lucky or are they good? And the Chiefs are saying, "Hey, we good."
Now
do this.
they're good. Like some of that shit throughout the season, miss me with it. But now, yes.
You can only luck yourself into so many
Correct.
wins before
Yeah,
it run out.
facts.
But the Chiefs beat the Bills 32-29. And there's a lot of conversation about the role that the referees had in this game. The, common conversation piece is that Kansas City, they be paying the refs. They be getting some help from the refs along the way. Do y'all think that was an actual deciding factor in the outcome of the AFC Championship game?
No. I'm tired. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired of it. Every week. Like, no, the NFL is not conspiring to put the Kansas City
Exactly.
Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Like, accidents happen. It's fine. Like, people are like, you definitely do not want like AI refs. So I think you just need to accept that human error is a part of it and like get over it. Like, I don't know. Like, Adam Schefter even kind of tweeted out like how fortuitous the Kansas City Chiefs are when it comes to penalties, and it's like, or maybe they're just a well-disciplined football team that doesn't commit penalties, and then other people fold under pressure and commit stupid penalties in bad spots of the game. Like, it, like, you can control the amount of penalties that you have in the game. You can't control the opponents, but you can control your own, and they do a really good job of doing so.
I will agree with you some there. I'm not going to completely say that the refs don't love Mahomes in Kansas City. No, we're not going to say that. We're not going to say that. Where there's several points in the game where you kind of be like, see, they love him. Sure. Like the 4th and inches joint with Josh Allen and stuff like that.
I think that was just good defense.
I think the ball was spotted short for one. That 3rd and short definitely should have been first. Human error. 2, that 4th down, I feel like they got it. But again, human things, shit happens. But that's a instance where people would be like, see right there, the NFL didn't want shit to happen.
Yeah. No.
It's not that.
Control what you can control. Like,
Correct.
don't put yourself in a position where the referees can hand your opponent the game.
And they also needed to push harder, apparently, to get his ass clearly across the line. Like, damn, it ain't always the refs. You know what I mean?
And I think to that point really quick, as you continue on, I think that the Bills did a really good job defensively of scouting out, the Chiefs did a good job defensively of scouting out what the Bills like to do. Like, even the wide receiver screens, they were all over those. They were over the sneaks. Like, they did a good job of game planning and preparing for what they knew the Bills were going to try to run.
I think Romo said that at one point. He's like, the Chiefs know that when he does a sneak, he likes to go over to the left guard. And that's where they loaded up. And that's where he went, and it didn't work.
And you can't, like, no. I know as a fan base that has lost to a team in the playoffs, you want to look and point at the refs.
You don't want to look at yourselves.
This ain't that this time around, bro. Because to be fair, Josh Allen had the game in his hands.
Yep. He had a chance to win it.
He had every opportunity to do exactly what he's done all season, which was either run or throw to make a play every single play up the field. James Cook had a great year, but in that situation, they weren't trying to run no more. So if that's the case, and you don't want to utilize them like that no more, I think they did like 2 run plays and they went nowhere or something like that. Like,
Chiefs were on it.
You have opportunity and time, hella time too, to just put 3 on the board. You can't blame the refs for him not being able to convert on 7 different plays.
That's fair. Ken, how you feel about it?
I feel like, no, we can't blame the refs, but you got to realize, how many times have we seen these 2 teams? Like, it's basically 2 teams that know 2 teams that know each other very well, and they know what, again, like the Chiefs just did better at game planning, but both teams played very well. The game was winnable. Like Buffalo definitely could have won the game, but it just came down to, when it come down to chess, then it's whoever schemes the best.
That last play was a beauty too.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
It was. And just the utilization that the Chiefs even had of Patrick Mahomes and whatnot throughout the game. Like, they had that man running. He ain't run like that all year.
No, the what did they say? The second design run play in his career scored another touchdown, and both of them was in the playoffs. Like,
He's different. He is different. Which, let's talk takeaways from the AFC Championship game. 'Cause I think, listen, the Chiefs are inevitable at this point.
Dwayne even said they looking real 3-peaty.
Right. They are
Hey.
looking real 3-peaty right now. We're going to talk more so about the Super Bowl matchup next week ahead of the game and use this week just more so to recap what we saw from the games this past weekend. But my biggest takeaway from the AFC Championship game is that Mahomes is already one of the greatest to ever pick up the pigskin. He's one of the greatest to ever do this. This is his 5th Super Bowl appearance. He has been in the
Jordan.
league for 7 years. Those
Jordan
other 2
out here.
years when he did not make the Super Bowl, AFC Championship game. Different. That's my biggest takeaway. And I'm sorry to the Bills. I'm sorry to the Ravens. I'm sorry to the Bengals. So really, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, you just happen to be in the league at the same time as Thanos. Like, it's difficult. It's difficult when Patrick Mahomes is in your conference, and that's what you got to try to beat.
I don't remember who it was on Twitter, but they were like, there's going to be a lot of like gold jacket quarterbacks from the AFC that don't have any
Not a
Super Bowl
ring.
appearances because of Patrick Mahomes.
Crazy.
that's the wild part, because we're kind of looking at them slowly become the modern day Patriots
Yeah.
for our this generation, and he's already been in the conversation the best QB ever for a little bit now, and a lot of the argument is he ain't been in long enough, he ain't got enough rings, whatever the case may be. But if
Shoot,
they
he got more than
go,
Rodgers.
he has nothing but time now, and if he stays healthy, and then they'll become kind of like that, where players will literally, cold players will start taking discounts to come over just to get
mean,
the
they've been on that,
opportunity
yeah.
to get a ring.
Why wouldn't you?
Right.
And for the Chiefs, for some people, they live long enough to now become a villain, because there's a lot of people that hate them. A lot of people
I know,
want them to lose.
People
I
hate
know I
winners,
do.
man. People hate
I don't want to
winners.
see him win again.
But for other people, they're becoming a bona fide hero, and they can't wait for them to get another one.
Mm-hmm.
People of Kansas City. It feels like,
It feels like it might be a little more than that.
think so. Well, we can talk more a bit about that next week. Do you have any takeaways from the championship game, sir?
No.
He said, no. I don't. Okay, let's go to the NFC side of things. The Commanders dog walked.
They got dog.
They
They got
dog
dog
walked.
walked. The Eagles, man, they had their way. 55-23.
Yeah.
55-23. What surprised you the most about this outcome? Because I know for myself, I had the Eagles winning. The outcome of like who won the game didn't surprise me, but the fashion in which they did it
Yeah.
did. I did not expect that defense to come out there looking that good. 3 turnovers that defense forced. They did a really good job on Jaden Daniels. Last time they played, Jaden Daniels had like 5 passing touchdowns.
Yeah, he cooked them up.
He only had 1 in the NFC Championship game, plus that interception. The defense did their thing, and that's what stood out to me the most and surprised me the most in this Eagles game. What about you?
Well, it's the way Jalen Hurts played. And
You mean Shamar Moore?
Sure, hey, that nigga do like, especially when he had the cane go on. I was like, yeah, that nigga straight.
Fine. Listen, Shamar Moore and all his variants, okay?
Yeah, I get
all
it.
of them.
Like, it ain't even about like the facial similarity, which there is. It's just like he be dressing like a
Yeah.
dude from 1997.
The
like
90s are back in.
Like he'll be in a 90s rom com, like for sure.
They back
like
in.
with
Like, he would-
Miller's Chestnut.
He would not be out of place in The Brothers. Like
Oh,
he,
I know.
Living single.
Yeah, he would be. He'd
Listen.
definitely be on there.
In 10 more years, when Jabos come back and the big T's,
Jabos.
y'all remember
Yeah,
this
dog.
moment. The 2000s is coming back next, so the 90s are here now.
No,
They
that's gonna
coming
be
back.
crazy, bro.
Airbrush tees.
That's gonna
what?
be nuts.
Them Jabos gonna be
I'm
wild.
telling you. But sorry.
Yeah, but no, how well he played. Like some of the throws that he made this game. Then he had 3 rushing touchdowns.
Yes, he did.
3 rushing touchdowns. Again, that's kudos to the offensive line too. But yeah, Hurts played amazing, dude. Like some of the throws he made throughout the game, and this has probably been the most confident that I've seen him. Like he literally took command of the offense. And you knew that the reason why they was gonna win this game was because of him. And like I think going into I know we're gonna talk about Super Bowl, but that helps them a lot.
Yeah, especially him doing that when I thought he had a bad knee.
Yeah.
he was running. That man
Running.
was running. He did not care. He was trying to get a dub. But
3 rushing touchdowns.
And
Crazy.
Saquon had 3 himself.
Exactly.
Like,
Correct.
6,
Crazy.
Correction. Shayshawn Barkley.
Shayshawn.
Y'all ain't see that clip?
No.
It's like an old black dude, like Shayshawn Barkley. That's a bad man. Shayshawn Barkley. He be running all over.
That's funny. Shayshawn.
They went crazy. The Eagles defense really did kind of like show up and show out. Like there were different points. Granted, it was still early. It was like punch. All right, cool. We got to the. I feel like the Eagles defense really did a good job of keeping them out of the red zone, which kept Washington and Jaden Daniels' scoring potential down, because every time it looked like they was about to sustain a really good drive, something happened. There was a turnover, another turnover, another. Like Zach Baum was everywhere.
Yeah, he was.
His
He
name
had
was
a
called like
game.
at least the first 6 plays straight.
had a game.
He had himself a hell of a game. So did the rookies at corner. DeJean and Cooper DeJean and
Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
Same freaking draft. Same. Yeah, both of them I wanted them. Never mind. That's
I
neither here nor
definitely
there.
wanted the Gene, but as we'll move on.
Yeah.
We'll move
Then they grabbed both of them. But no, they did a hell of a job. Even when Slay went down for a minute, like they had to step up, and the way that they slowly kind of like constricted onto Washington and kind of like they slowly beat them down throughout the game, and then all right, cool, now it's a punt. Damn, punch, another score. Like fuck, okay, punt. All right, punch, another score. It's like eventually you be like, fuck, you're gonna try to keep up, but it's getting out of hand. You can't fumble and then give up a touchdown.
Yeah.
You can't throw another fumble and then give up a touchdown. Special teams, they just forcing fumbles throughout the entire fucking playoffs. Like all facets of the Eagles,
They
is clicking,
They
bro.
clicking.
Like
Every turnover they forced, they scored off of.
every single.
Complimentary football.
So it and Jalen didn't even have to throw the
300.
touchdown.
Yeah.
He didn't have to throw 300 if they didn't want to, but hell, it was pick your poison.
A lot of people say I'll do whatever it takes to win, and they just say it.
Yeah.
But like, I think Jalen Hurts really be meaning that of like, I don't care if I throw for 115 yards or if I throw for 400 as long as we win. But when you have Saquon Barkley next to you,
It makes it easier.
that it makes it a lot easier to feel that way of like, I got me a superstar.
First play, what, 60 yards?
60 to the. I text y'all
To the
immediately.
crib.
Like,
Dog.
damn, didn't I
First
tell you?
play, I was like, God damn. I was like, boy, that boy's good, fam.
Good.
That was some shitty tackling. He spent off for 2 people. Ran past another motherfucker who's
Hey, man.
like,
He's different.
Cut
Yeah,
back
no,
across the
Saquon
field. I
cold.
was like,
He
man,
And
that
to
boy
that
cold.
point too.
Shayshawn Barkley is the best. We survived the Giants, and now Shayshawn Barkley.
Shay Shamba.
Shay Shaw.
I swear, Shayshawn Barkley is the best. We survived the Giants, and now the Eagles got Shayshawn Barkley. Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy.
That's how the whole league feel. Lord have mercy. Watch him do, bro.
Lord have mercy.
And don't let them turn around and draft an old lineman in the first 2 rounds next year or something.
Real
like,
quick,
come on, bro.
Lord have mercy
Lord
might be
have
one of
mercy.
the blackest phrases you can
Yeah,
ever.
yeah.
It might
I'll be
be.
saying,
It's up
with
there.
something funny as hell, I'll be saying
Or
that
if somebody
shit.
really mean that from like they like.
Lord have mercy.
I don't have a lot of memories of my granny, but one that I do have. She had went to the store and someone was trying to rob her. Like she was leaving the store and she said she was fighting over her purse. So she said he's pulling my purse. This is early '90s, so you know she like I got all my stuff in my purse. You can't
Yeah,
have it.
they life be in that person,
Right.
real.
So when she got home, she was so distraught, more so than anything, because she had my pictures and stuff in there, like my baby pictures, and she was just like, I don't have my pictures no more. Like, and she's talking to my mom, and she goes like, Lord have mercy. And I was sitting there next to her, and I was just like, Lord have mercy. Brittany Griner is going to the Atlanta Dream.
Oh, okay. They're trying to cook up in the W.
Hey, I couldn't talk about that, but yeah, Lord have mercy. Might be one of the-
Lord have mercy.
That's one of the blackest phrases of them all. But I do get why Saquon said, I'm cool with sitting this last game. I'm trying to get to the Super Bowl. It worked.
Yeah,
That's what I said.
It worked.
fresh leg.
It worked. So
That man looked like he got fresh legs every game.
Yeah, fam.
Every game.
Yeah, remember I said it was about his offensive line. Like he allowed them to rest. Like
yep.
take the week off because we need you for January, not December.
And here they are getting ready for a Super Bowl. What was that? 57 rematch. Was 2
What number
years
is
ago?
this?
59.
Because they was in,
Yeah.
because the Eagles won in 18.
They won 18, but then they lost 2 years ago to the Chiefs. So we get a rematch. They can try to That's the one that started this little Chiefs run that they on right now. So
Wait, who they beat last year?
the Chiefs
Yeah.
wasn't the
Niners?
Niners.
San Francisco.
Niners, yeah.
I felt good about that one. Yeah, beat them Niners.
Beat the Niners.
Gonna be another notch on the same belt, bro.
Man, but now Josh Allen and speaking of Aaron Rodgers have something in common. Both have lost in the
Oh,
playoffs
shit.
4 times
Yeah.
Same thing.
to the same team.
And Josh is worse because it was the same quarterback.
Same
all four
every time. At least Rodgers had to go against Kaepernick and then Garoppolo and all kinds of.
Actually, that might be
that's worse.
I was gonna- but it reminded me of like remember like the
The
Garoppolo
disappointment.
failed.
Yeah.
Go, hey, man. he was supposed to be there.
Stop it.
Stop. That reminded me of when the Red Sox kept losing to the Yankees and Pedro Martinez was like,
Hey,
the
man.
Yankees are my daddy. Like that's Josh
That
Allen.
shit was so, man. Them niggas really used to come fist to cuffs, fam.
he beat the shit out of that old man.
Oh, what? He should have ran up. Run up, get done up, nigga. You should have ran your old ass over here.
That reminded me of you. Whoop my ass over here.
I saw on Netflix they have the comeback documentary series on
It's
the
dope.
rest.
It's really good, yeah.
It's on
really
my
good.
list to watch, but what is not on my list to watch is the Pro Bowl that is taking place this
Dude,
weekend.
Pro Bowl.
Are any of y'all watching anything NFL Pro Bowl related?
Not
Y'all
a
gonna watch
second.
them play dodgeball or
No, I'm gonna
flag
catch the highlights
football
and
or-
whatever I see on social media.
That's whatever I see on social media is what I'm gonna see. How about are y'all gonna watch?
I'll probably try to tune in on Sundays for the actual game because the flag football game, it has its moments and stuff like that. Like, there's still athletes out there competing and shit like that. So I'll probably be tuning in for the game if I got time.
Okay.
But the skills challenge, the only ones I really care about the most would be the quarterback one, where I kind of like the skill throws, and the wide receiver catch competition. Like, other than that, tug of war and all of that good stuff.
Tug of war.
Y'all got it.
See, you just read off all them events. I didn't even know what they do during the
They
Pro
got a
Bowl
relay
playing.
race?
I know about the flag football game. That's all I know.
Like, I knew the dodgeball. I've seen them playing dodgeball, and I was like,
They have
I'm good.
Yeah, the catch competition, the quarterback throw competition, tug of war. They have a relay where at the end you have to push the sled.
You know what I will? You know what I would watch is if they like switched up the position group. So it's like have the offensive linemen do
The
like
catch competition?
the catch competition or the throw in. Have the wide receivers do the tug of war. Have quarterbacks do the kicking.
It'd be too sloppy. Anyone would see
I'm
that
not
shit.
trying to watch that. I'm really not
Everybody
gonna watch that.
Try to
I
see
mean, I'm
a
more likely to watch that than to watch them actually do. what they
old
supposed to
lineman,
do.
bro. Try to one head catch.
No,
some shit.
thank
I'm
you.
straight.
Hey, they got some of them cold.
Oh,
No,
I'm straight.
thank you. Not when my options could be to see like Jamar Chase and stuff doing it. No, I don't want to. No, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm good on that. But for everybody who will be enjoying the Pro Bowl, I
Enjoy.
hope you enjoy. I know
Exactly.
it's my husband's birthday this weekend, so
The
It's a
mayor.
celebration.
The mayor.
the Pro Bowl ain't gonna be on the docket.
Yeah, I got 2 kids in the next 2 weeks that got birthdays. So
Like it ain't. And then it's Royal Rumble on Saturday too.
Yep.
Sorry, boss. Ain't gonna happen. Let's talk some basketball, shall we?
now we get to the good stuff.
Oh, here you go, bro.
Last week we had all-star starters announced. We also made our predictions ahead of time, and on Thursday of this week we will be having the reserves listed. So I think it's time to have a conversation about what those teams might look like.
Oh yeah, to set it up, all-star reserves are the same as the starters, where you get 2 backcourt, 3 front court, and then you get 2 wild cards, which can be any position. I guess we'll start in the East because we'll start in the West. Let's go with Ken.
West.
West reserves were difficult for me because there are so many front court options. It was like the opposite of the East. The East, I felt like there was a lot of backcourt options, and then the West is like a lot of front court. But why don't we start with you? You actually a fan of a team in the West, Ken. So
Okay.
why don't we hear your listen as you're getting ready to say that? If you're in the comments, let us know who you think should be all-star reserves as well. I do see that Jay-Z said he's going to be watching the quarterback challenge of the Pro Bowl. You enjoy.
Happy birthday.
Oh, it's birthday. Happy birthday.
Today my birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Thank you for spending your birthday with Tech 5.
Hey, the greatest gift. The gift that keeps on giving.
All right, West reserves. Let's have the conversation.
Yeah, so I'm going to go Kyrie Irving, Anthony Edwards, Vic, of course, AD, of course, Sabonis, Jalen Williams, and then I'm going Jaren Jackson Jr. That's where I'm going.
Let me ask you this. Of the guys on your list, which guys would you say are like, they have to be a lock? Like, where you're like, this is no argument. Like, they have
Vic, of course. AD. Kyrie for me.
Ooh.
He's really been.
You're going to be mad at my list.
he really been doing, like, getting it in since Luka been out.
He's been trying, yes.
He's been trying
He's
to
been
do what he
keeping
can.
them afloat. He's been keeping them afloat.
Exactly.
And now they out lively too.
Yes, they are.
So he's been doing his thing.
Okay.
And Maxi Kleber, I think.
For me, my locks were Anthony Davis, Victor Wembanyama, and Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
Those were my Western Conference reserve locks. Where it's like, if you don't have them three on your list, I'm gonna think something's wrong with you. Now, after that, a lot of room for discussion.
Okay.
Next to Anthony Edwards in the backcourt, I'm going Norm Powell. I think that Norm Powell is an all-star this year.
I just couldn't.
I'm sorry to Kyrie, but this man
He
has
has been.
increased his scoring average by 10 points a game. This is a Clippers team that lost Paul George, who was a crucial part of their offense, and Norm Powell has picked that up and ran with it. At the beginning of the year, Norm Powell was talking about it's a addition by subtraction. Where I look at it, and he wasn't wrong. That man deserves to be an all-star this year. My front court guys, well, really, my front court and my wild cards are all front court. So I'm gonna just name these next five here. I said Anthony Davis, Victor Wembanyama, locks. Alfred Sengun, Jaren Jackson Jr., Domantas Sabonis. Anthony Davis. Did I say Anthony Davis?
Yeah, you say AD a lot.
Yeah. So those are my seven. Ant Edwards, Norm Powell, Anthony Davis, Victor Wembanyama, Alfred Sengun, Jaren Jackson Jr., Domantas Sabonis. Yes.
Okay.
I'll go next. Backcourt, Ant Edwards, Kyrie.
Okay.
Front court, Wembanyama, Anthony Davis, Jaren Jackson. Wild cards were tough. If we hadn't just played them and I was reminded of how annoyed I am by James Harden and the way he plays, he probably would have been one, but I'm going to be salty this week.
Hell no.
I think Norm Powell has a stronger all-star case than James Harden.
I feel like Norm Powell is the scorer, but like I feel like James Harden is the engine of that team, and he's the reason why they've been as
Lowest
successful
efficiency
as they are.
levels of his career.
He's still running it.
He's running.
He's running that team.
I hear you. I'm just saying, if there is no Norm Powell,
I think if there's no James Harden, Norm Powell wouldn't be doing what he's doing.
that's quite possible. We need a point guard, even though he's old.
He's still a hell of a point guard.
That man was still taking Chris Middleton off the dribble. I said, Lord.
I mean,
Lord
he's taking
have
everybody
I
off the
said
dribble.
22
Like,
and had no lateral.
Lord have
I ain't
mercy.
even gonna put that on
Lord
Chris.
have
He was
mercy.
cooking all of them. Gary Trent looked even worse somehow. So
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy. That's the title. We gotta find an old woman fan of this. Some shit. Lord have mercy.
Lord.
Lord, Jesus.
it's kind of crazy that Devin Booker just isn't in the conversation, but like I get
Not
why.
a great year for him.
There's a lot going on around there.
So could you say your seven one more time?
I don't think I named them. So I got Ant. So far, I have Ant, Kyrie, Wembanyama, Davis, and Sabonis. I'm gonna also go with Jalen Williams
Okay.
I felt bad leaving him off.
and Sabonis because those numbers are you can't.
You said
argue with them.
Sabonis, didn't you?
No,
Oh, okay.
she did.
I did. I felt like the Rockets had to have an all-star. And their best player has been Sengun. Like, I know Jalen Green has had some moments of consistency, but, like, he's still been, like, their engine driving them. But another year or two, I'm in Thompson.
Yeah,
That boy right
See,
there.
like the thing with Houston is that it's the collective. Like I get
No,
why
I hear
you
you.
want to, and not talking to you. I'm
Reward
talking
them.
to people. Like you want to reward the Rockets because they're top two in the East. I mean, top two in the West. It's
Yeah.
like they're doing great, but it's like it's because of literally everybody pulling
together.
in the same direction, doing what they have to do. Like one night it can be Van Vliet goes off. One night it can be Dylan Brooks hitting 10 threes. One night it can be
that
Jalen
night
Green.
won't happen often.
I'm just saying, like that's the type of team that they have where like you can't really necessarily point to like, okay, if we stop this person, then like we have a better shot of winning. It's like it's
I hate
all
that
of them.
guy.
Who?
Dylan Brooks.
I mean, like yeah, but
Bitch ass nigga.
that's his role. Like he's
But no, that's fair.
light
That's
skinned
fair.
Draymond.
Yeah.
Tim, what's your West list looking like?
Pretty much like everybody. Yeah, well, I can't say
We have all
everybody.
had some differences
There's
here.
one key difference. I'm gonna leave Jalen Williams off of mine, but
He's
I
off
got
of mine too.
Kyrie, and Vic, Anthony Davis, Jaren Jackson Jr., Sabonis, and Sengun.
Okay.
Okay, so we almost have the same list, except I got Norm. I'm the only Norm Powell shooter.
It's not like everybody.
I can't put a Clipper on my list.
He said not a Clipper.
What I look like?
Not a Clipper.
Hell no.
Like, sorry to De'Aaron Fox, who might be getting traded.
Yeah, I've been hearing that kind of for a while too. For a minute, like Fox probably is on what's the name?
So before like the news broke today,
Yeah.
you've been hearing just the rumblings.
Well, I mean, like something came out in like November, December, right before they fired Mike Brown, where it was like he gonna ask out, and then they quieted it down after they fired Brown because people were like, oh, they were beefing, so he got his coach fired, and now apparently maybe he didn't get his coach fired, and
Maybe he really did want his coach the whole time.
I had seen something recently too where it was like the biggest diamond on the trade market will probably be Fox without like people knowing.
Yeah.
Shit like. It's
well, I mean, like
interesting,
it's rumor season, like
yeah,
you know,
a lot of shit
Let 'em
flying
fly.
everywhere.
Let them fly.
All right, East. Tim, why don't you start since you
East.
finished the West the last time?
I got Cade Cunningham for Detroit, Trey Young for Atlanta, Evan Mobley for Cleveland, Pascal Siakam for the Indiana Pacers, Jalen Johnson. I'm gonna get a young man a nod for Atlanta Hawks. Tyler Hero for Miami, and Mr. Lillard for the Bucks.
Wait, say your list one more time for me.
Cade, Trey,
That's your backcourt.
Evan, Pascal,
Oh, okay.
Jalen Johnson,
Front
Damian
court.
Lillard, Tyler Hero.
Tyler Hero. Okay.
Interesting.
I can see why
Who you
Tyler
think,
Hero.
who
I
you
can
think
see
is
why.
the catalyst for Miami staying in the top 6?
No, I can see why you're saying
they
that.
not in the top 6.
They are.
If they
They were 8
Like,
yesterday.
yeah.
if they are, that's because they just won against the Magic last night, and it must have
they
bumped
bu-
them up.
bumped
I mean, like
But-
6 through 9, I think, are
Still,
like a game.
who like we can really point to
Tyler Hero has had. I think Tyler Hero has an all-star case, so I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that
He
it's
definitely does.
outlandish to have him on the list. Jalen Johnson over Trey Young is the one that's interesting to me more than
thought you had
anything.
Trey.
I got Trey.
Oh, he got Trey.
You got 2 Hawks on the All-Star
Trey
team?
is my second pick.
Yeah,
That
two
feels
Trey.
disgusting to me. I
Damn.
can't.
I hear you.
Two Hawks with.
I hear you.
I think Jalen Johnson for me.
That's what you draws the
It is.
line.
I draw a line. But no, I think if Jalen Johnson hasn't missed as many games as he had, it's not to the level of like a Paolo or something like that, which I think Paolo and Franz getting hurt.
Yeah.
And Jimmy doing whatever it is that Jimmy's doing right now really make the conversation different. But I think Jalen has been playing at an all-star level when he's been on the court, so I get it. I can't do 2 Hawks on the team.
Fair
I can't.
Well, I mean, the front court in the East is just so slim.
Yeah,
Like,
because
because of the Magic.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, I don't want to put Jalen Brown on my list.
It was either
Come
Jalen
on, man.
Brown.
Don't
Got
hate.
to,
Don't
though.
hate.
Brown
Don't hate
Johnson,
like that.
bro. I
Don't
had to
hate
put
like
Jalen
that.
Johnson.
Jalen Brown hasn't been great
got
this
Jalen
year.
Brown on your list?
No.
It was either Jalen Brown or Johnson.
Wow,
no.
so you
Yeah.
think
I picked
that
Tyler
Jalen-
Hero over. First, it was Jalen Brown and Tyler Hero, and I was like, I'll go with Tyler because I feel
I
like
can't agree with
Tyler's
that.
been
I'm
a bigger
sorry.
catalyst for Miami.
I can't do Johnson over Brown.
But I took Jalen Johnson over Brown.
Wow.
Like I said, I get a young man. That's what I said. I get a young man a nod this year.
Nah.
Wow.
You got to get Jalen.
Like, I'm literally trying to find a way to not put Jalen Brown on
Don't-
this list. And that's not even me hating. It's just like, I don't feel like he's been as good as.
But that should show
But
you,
even
though.
if he hasn't been as good, he's been better than other options.
saying,
I understand. I understand. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to reward somebody for being ass compared to like what they've
He
been.
ain't ass.
I mean,
He-
he's like 25, 6, and 5. Like
Let me look up Jalen Johnson.
I don't know. Wait, which one?
I don't know.
Talking about?
Ass
Brown?
sound
Jalen Brown.
That's-
Brown is
that
averaging
sound
like
crazy.
25, 6, and 5. Tyler Hero was like 25, 5, and 5. So I'm splitting hairs with them two to me. And to me, that's why I picked him over Brown, because I'm like, well, shit, he's been more of a catalyst for Miami than I would say Brown, because Brown's teammates around him.
Jalen Johnson isn't even averaging 20 points a game. Jalen Johnson is giving you 18.9 points a game. He's giving you 10 rebounds, 5 assists, a block, still in the half.
That's it.
For
That's pretty damn good.
for a Hawks team that is middling at best.
Okay.
Jalen Brown, I pulled his numbers, but that was last on like
That's like
couple days ago.
25, 6, and 5.
Yeah, it's around it. 23 points a game, about 6 rebounds, about 5 assists, about a still and a half or so for Brown, and someone who also takes some defensive assignments.
Yeah. Also.
Does he?
Yeah, he definitely does.
I mean, we got Drew and
I understand,
Derek White
which
and
is-
Jason Tatum.
That's only
Like,
the
hear you.
people around
I hear-
him.
He's on a good team,
Yeah,
but
that's
he's a Finals MVP.
Yeah, I don't
is.
understand it.
What you can do? Because they gotta give it to someone.
Was that last year?
Oh, don't do that.
I don't understand the hate. Like the hate very hard.
Well, I mean, one, y'all know I don't fuck with James.
Well,
Brown,
I know that.
like on a personal level, but
Yeah.
I thought you just didn't like Tatum.
But I was like, he don't suck,
on the
though.
list too.
I
Like, y'all
like
saying he's
Tatum
trash.
much more
Right.
than I
We
like
ain't saying he
Brown.
was trash.
Personally, I just think
Damn near.
that Tatum.
We
was
did
on-
not say he was
I did.
trash.
He just said we.
I got him ass. I don't
Ain't
like
no way he asked. Like, that's
No.
crazy.
Oh no,
James
That's
Brown
wild.
ass.
That's wild.
that's hate, sir.
That's definitely.
That's
I've
hate.
owned that.
That's
I've
pure
never
hate.
shied away
hate.
from it.
Jesus
That's hate.
Christ. Lord have mercy. Shit. Damn.
One, I do think that he's regressed from last year. Two, I don't like him. Like his, I
don't like
can't
him
say
as
personally because I don't know him personally, but I don't like his.
He on the fuck him list. You know I get it.
Yeah, he's
You
my
just-
he's my
you-
Paul.
You
He's my
just
Paul
said you
Pierce.
ain't gonna have no Clipper. I'm the only one here hate free in my heart.
Well, yeah.
Bias is fine if you
No, I ain't
admit to it.
Yeah,
All right,
exactly.
all right, all right.
Hey,
all
now I
right.
gotta agree with you because I was hating.
10 minutes ago, ain't no Clipper gonna be on my
Y'all know
list.
it's the fuck the Clippers to the down. That's gonna be in my tombstone. Fuck the Clippers.
right.
And
I'm not
Paul
hating on
Pierce. Guess the
nobody.
hell of it.
I'm not hating on
And I feel like I gotta clarify this every time. I don't hate Jason Tatum. I just think he overrated.
But you do hate Jaylen
But I do
Brown.
hate Jaylen Brown.
Let the record state.
Yeah.
He hates James. All right.
Let the record state. Okay.
Sports hate. Although, like, his fake intellect.
Every time you see him, you be shaking your fist and shit.
I do.
That son of a bitch.
With them little ass braids.
Bald head hope. Oh, let me go back to my list.
Yeah, let's start your East list over. The Jalen. Okay.
It's kind of ridiculous that Paolo was fourth in MVP. I mean, in All Star voting for the East, but
He was hooping before he got hurt.
Yeah, he was.
But he got hurt very early before.
yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
he barely
for sure.
played
He played
before he
5
got
games
hurt.
before.
For sure.
So Evan Mobley is. Let me do the guards first because I still don't know what I want to do with the forwards. I got Dame and Trey as my guards. My wild cards are gonna be guards. So Garland and did I say Kate?
No, you
Nope.
said Trey.
Yeah, Garland and Kate. And then my forwards are going to be Evan Mobley.
That's a lock for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for me too.
Pascal Siakam.
And Jaylen Brown. You know that's the answer.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown has to be the answer, fam. It's all right.
He's trying to find a way around
Yeah,
it, but
it's
there's
all
no
right.
there's no maneuver.
Let the hate go real quick.
That 3-4
You know what?
spot ain't.
Oh, on principle, give me Jared Allen.
4 Cavaliers.
Yes.
That's crazy. Now that's
I mean, they've been the best team in the
That's
East this
nasty
year.
work.
I mean, it
fam.
ain't like
This
we
is
ain't
like-
never
this
seen
is
the best
like-
team
No.
in the East with 4 players on it.
That's
Yeah,
nasty
but
work,
the other options weren't great at that time. Like when that Hawks team had all them people
Have
there.
you seen the front court in the East?
What about the Boston team?
Which Boston team?
What did they have? Didn't they have like 4 most recently, and everybody's kind of scoffing at the fact that they had? No,
They
was
had
it the
4.
Because people have been arguing that Derek White should have been an All-Star and he ain't been one. Drew Holiday ain't been an All-Star since he was a Buck.
I don't think.
And Porzingis wasn't one either.
No, he'd
So,
be hurt too much.
And Al Horford ain't been All-Star forever.
for years. Since he was on them Hawks teams.
He old, fam.
He didn't get it with the Boston the first time.
I don't believe
Was he
he
a
did.
All-Star?
Was he?
I don't know.
Like
I
when
don't
they had
remember
Kyrie
that.
in them.
I don't think he
I don't
was.
remember that.
But we can double check.
Yeah, I mean.
I got the same guards as Eric does for my backcourt and my wild card. Damian Lillard, Cade Cunningham, Darius Garland, Trae Young. Trae Young doesn't normally get a lot of All-Star love, but this year, like,
Yeah,
I think he's
deserves
got it.
it.
I know the
Well, I
shooting
mean, I was
splits
gonna
have been
say,
down,
It's
but like,
similar to James Harden, where it's like the shooting splits are down, but like they've been playing so much better, and like they are the engine that. I'm not trying to step on your point, but like they are the engine that drives like their
I don't
team.
think he's like James Harden at all. At all. But no,
or what I was saying about James.
no,
Harden.
I understand your point. That just ain't mine. That ain't my ministry. And then for the front court, Jaylen Brown, Evan Mobley, easy. And then that last front court spot was yucky. But I guess I got to go with Spicy P. It was between him and Bam.
Spicy P.
Bam Adebayo was the other guy I was considering throwing in there for the front court
I
spot.
don't know. I
But
looked at his stats too. They ain't really.
yeah, his stats,
Yeah.
but his stats never like
Yeah, I
They
know.
don't pop.
Yeah, they don't never pop.
It's
Yeah.
everything else that he does and contributes to the game. Like he is a defensive menace
Yeah, for
on
sure.
that team.
Like again, like it's Twitter, so take it with a grain of salt. But I know that Heat fans are not pro Bam at the moment. Like I've seen people be like, his contract is an albatross. Like we
How
trying
many more
to
years?
get rid of.
Do you know how many years he has
I
left?
want to say
left?
he got like 4.
I thought he just.
It's
yeah,
a while.
I thought
Like,
he
he just signed an
extended.
extension.
I was like, I saw him talking to Giannis, and I said, "Man, Giannis, I don't know if you can figure out your magic."
Swing that one.
A Giannis band front court. Listen, it'll feed
that's definitely
feed
cheating.
generations.
That's definitely cheating.
It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, I know it ain't gonna
just for the
happen.
record, Al Horford's last All-Star was 2018 when he was on Boston.
Oh damn! So he was okay.
That was the Kyrie Boston team.
Yeah, on it. That's what's up.
All right. So yeah, those are my All-Stars. Sorry to Tyrese Maxey, who I think has been doing what he can do in Philly, putting up numbers. LaMelo Ball, I know there's a generational gap, it feels like, with LaMelo Ball. He's also injured right now, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Tyler Hero, I think, has, to Tim's point about his All-Star case for Tyler Hero, I think Tyler has
12
one.
wins.
But I just I just don't think that Tyler Hero has a stronger case than Trey, Darius, Cade, or Dame. But I think he has an argument in the race.
Yeah.
Zach LaVine gets a little shout out.
Yeah, he
as
definitely
well.
gonna get some love too.
And then those Magic, stop it. The Magic, Franz, and Paolo, shout outs. Y'all just got hurt at the wrong
Magic's and
time.
friends.
What about yours?
So I want to go Trey, Dame, Kay Cunningham, Garland. Then I'm gonna go Jaylen Brown, Mobley, and Siakam.
Same East reserve there. So let us know what y'all think the reserves are going to be. They will be announced on Thursday on TNT. There's going to be a lot of conversation around it, for sure. For sure. If Norm Powell makes it, I'll actually be shocked. But I think he has a case. But like I said, the locks that if Dame, if Cade, Jalen, Mobley, Trey, I guess you can go Garland as locks in the East. Anthony Edwards, Anthony Davis, Victor Wembanyama in the West. If those guys ain't in it for some reason, someone count the ballots.
Count the ballots.
And if you want to talk snubs, come Thursday, tell us who you leaving off.
Yep, you
like,
gotta
can't
say-
just be like it's a snub.
Yep. You
They
gotta
love to
say,
say that.
you gotta say who you take off in their place. All right, let's talk. Y'all, since the last time that we were here last week, Tuesday, Jimmy Butler has been suspended twice. Since we were here last week, he's been, again, he has been suspended twice since we were last here. He was suspended Wednesday, the day we released the episode, for 2 games. He came back, went to practice. They said, hey, by the way, we going to put Highsmith in the starting lineup. You come off the bench, Jimmy. And he said, and walked out of practice. And then they suspended him again indefinitely. This came yesterday on Monday. So he is out at least 5 games, which takes them through the trade deadline. And before all this, I thought there was a world in which, because Pat Riley is so stubborn, Jimmy Butler is so stubborn, I thought, hey, what if he don't get traded? And they just play it out for the rest of the season. They deal with it in the offseason. But now we're hearing Miami has come down on their asking price. We hear that he's been suspended indefinitely, at least 5 games, which takes you to the trade deadline, which really makes me think he's going to get traded before this deadline.
Although I am now rooting for that outcome where he doesn't
doesn't
get
get traded?
traded. Like I want to see how far each side is willing to take this.
I think they both will and
crazy.
take it very,
Like
very
I
far.
tweeted y'all. I think I texted y'all yesterday. Like they're having an asshole off, and
Asshole.
and like I don't see either one of them backing down.
Yeah. So my question is, where do y'all think Jimmy goes? Like, what's the landing spot for Jimmy that, with everything you've been hearing, rumors going around, where do you think he actually lands at this point?
I feel like Phoenix is impossible at this point.
Impossible because of Bill not going to go to Chicago.
Because one, nobody wants Bill, which I do want to clarify one thing from last week because like I was going really hard on it, and like I don't want to say like Bradley Beal isn't a terrible player. Like I don't think that he's worth the contract that he's being paid, and his contract has a no trade clause, which then makes it tougher to retrade him. Like that was my. I don't want it to seem like because Bradley Beal, like if he was making like $20 million a year, like
be great.
sign me up,
He'd be
perfect.
great.
But he's making twice that, so
2.5 times that.
Yeah.
That man getting like $55 million. He's a top 5 paid player in the league.
Yeah.
Coming off
Top
the bench.
5?
Top
That's
5.
That is.
Top 5.
That's crazy work right there. That's crazy work.
No, thank you. But like he's not terrible.
Bradley Beal to Milwaukee rumors unified this fan base in a way I have never
Like
seen.
no other.
Everybody was like, hell no.
Fuck you doing?
No.
Every Bucks fan far and wide except for one soul I saw who commented on our actual YouTube clip of us having a Bradley
What'd they
Beal
say?
discussion, saying that our argument was false because Bradley Beal would have help behind him and he wouldn't be that bad defensively.
He got help in front of him.
And
And my argument to that
Defensive?
was, you saw how that happened last year when the Bucks didn't have,
Somebody, and they
When they
just
didn't
had
have
somebody
no-
funneling them to the paint.
but they didn't have no one. That was the problem.
They
When
just-
you
that
have
was
poor
escort.
point of
When
attack defenders, they weren't escorting nobody nowhere. The offensive player saying, "I'm going here," and then Malik Beasley and Dame was just following them wherever they. All
let's go.
right, cool, we can go here.
where we going?
And then Brick standing there like, okay, I got two people here at the same time. It wasn't the way it was supposed to go, but that's neither here nor there. Jimmy Butler,
Oh yeah, I'm like, how did we start talking about Bill? Yeah, I don't think that Phoenix can find a way to get rid of Bill or Bill being willing to go wherever they want to send him to facilitate that. It sounds so. Brian Windhorst today, like, and he's very specific about the way that he words things. So,
Yes, he is. Put the
when
fingers
he's
up.
yeah, when he says that there are teams that thought they were out of it that are now jumping back in, and he said that they were old, that they were middling, and that they were desperate. Like middle of the pack, and that they were desperate. Like to me, no offense, Ken, but that spoke to Milwaukee. But they've been in it the whole time. They've been in it the whole time. So I'm like, that's not a team coming out of left field.
Oh, Lakers.
It's either the Lakers or the Warriors.
I think Warriors
think
probably
Warriors,
came back
yeah.
on that list because from the comments that like Steph Curry was saying of like, don't mortgage our whole future for a desperation trade. If it's not the whole future, just a little piece of it now. Is that more palatable for Warriors management, for the team itself? Like, I think it could be. I still think that the Grizzlies is the spot that I don't know why he's so adamant against going there. Well, I do because he ain't gonna get paid.
Yep.
He wants to get paid.
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
not even about
they're
basketball.
not
It's
giving
about
that.
it's just
Yeah.
about the money. But like basketball wise,
Which is funny because he's losing hella
Man.
money trying to get out of there.
man, the Grizzlies would be
Yeah.
a good fit for him.
Because he's just going to recoup it in the next contract extension.
I mean,
He hopes.
Like if you think you got a max coming, like you never gonna get the $5 billion or whatever he's lost so far back because you can't get paid more than that.
What about you two? Were you thinking about Jimmy
For Jimmy?
Landon?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Shit, me neither. I'm
Like,
like,
real talk. 'Cause
I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, let's swing it this way. I mentioned both your team. Like, if your team was in a position to get him, would you even want to bring him on at this point, given everything that he's been through?
So that's Bucks for Tim,
And
Lakers,
Lakers.
The
for
Lakers?
Ken.
Yeah, Lakers, I wouldn't. I wouldn't mind it. Yeah, we figure it out.
Because I think it would have to be like Rui, Reeves.
Reeves, nah, fam. Like, that's, nah, not
Yeah.
nah,
I
fam.
think it would have to be Rui, Reeves, Vanderbilt, and
Ooh.
somebody else.
Oh, hell no.
That makes like 10 million.
Vander-
Oh, not Schroeder.
Yeah, he gone.
Schroeder would have to be on
Yeah.
the Warriors.
The Warrior
trade.
side of it.
I forgot. Oh, Gabe Vincent.
I don't know Reeves, man. AR, that's our dude, fam. I'm sorry, Jimmy, but
It ain't worth that.
no, it ain't worth it. AR been putting up 30s, fam.
And like for the Bucks, obviously, it got to be Chris, Bobby, and Pat.
See, that
Which-
make more sense for y'all.
No, I'm sorry. I'll let Tim answer. Sorry, zip my
Like-
mouth.
From if we're trying to push our chips in this season and really fight for it, sure. I don't know how he would get paid here though. Like, if his desire is to get paid,
I mean, Jimmy Haslam is our owner. Like, he see a big name, he gonna do what he needs to do.
Marquette,
But-
he got the ties and everything.
I'm still currently honestly against, like, I'm cool with the team as is. Like, I've said that last time I think we had a trade conversation. Like, if we don't do nothing, I'm cool too, because now everybody's starting to click. They trying to figure it
Yeah,
out.
y'all looking good
We're
right
starting to
now.
get rotations right. Like, I'm cool if we just chill. Now, if we went after another big, sure.
Thank you, Tim.
But other than that,
An
nah,
additional big or replacing one of the bigs we
we
have?
probably have to replace Bobby. Which would,
And I'm fine
I
with
would.
that.
I'm a fan of Bobby. It would suck, but if it's for the betterment of,
I feel like the context of the team has changed to where like Bobby doesn't fit the same way he did when they needed his
I
offense.
still feel like he do, because he come off the bench, he get his buckets, hit the turnaround
The
fadeaway
rebounding
joints.
is like one of the more helpful things that Bobby
That too, because
brings to the
we
table.
really bad without him. So we still, that's why like we would need another big, and we feel like, I've always felt like we've needed like a defensive, let me grab these boards, block these shots, athletic as shit rim runner to help us out.
That's it's hard to play them with Giannis. Like I think that's the drawback.
But they would be. We're also looking like a backup big or like a supplemental spot gap big. Because
but like think
big.
about the way that Bobby plays. Like Bobby's utility is that he can play with both Brook and Giannis. Like if you bring in another athletic rim runner that can't shoot, like I don't think that you can necessarily play them a lot of minutes with Giannis the same way that you do Bobby. Which
I would think that you would want to play. Like Bobby's minutes, a lot of them are played with the backups, though, aren't they?
He splits because Doc, like I was gonna say Bud, Jesus, Doc loves to have two bigs on the court at all times.
Right.
So like if Brook's not out there, it's Giannis and Bobby. If Giannis ain't out there, it's Brook and Bobby.
Or Brook and Giannis.
It's a combination of them two at all times for the most part. So like, and he only has a 3-big rotation.
Yeah.
So if he is bringing in another big to replace Bobby, they are going to have to play with Giannis, which is why my little like. If the Bucks could do this, I'd be interested. Jalen Smith in Chicago. Jalen Smith, a young, big, shoot a little bit. He ain't Bobby Portis, of course not. Ain't too many bigs that gonna give you buckets the way that Bobby do. But
honestly, I think you need to take that club out of Doc's bag in the first place. Like
the 2-big club.
Well, no. The from that spot, we need somebody that we can just dump the ball to and go give me a bucket. It's like that's not an efficient play. Like the fact that y'all do it with Bobby is bad enough. Yeah, like
but he can get. Outside of just that, but he can still go get you. He can spot up. He can get you buckets in so many different ways.
I just don't know how he holds up in the playoffs.
Jimmy Butler to Milwaukee, though, I'm good.
I thought you were like reading it off. I'm like,
yeah,
like your energy just changed completely. I'm like, wait, what?
Sorry, no, I'm not speaking that into existence. No,
breaking news, surprise, motherfuckers.
I think that if the Bucks make wholesale changes to their roster, it should happen in the offseason. I don't think that the Bucks should make those moves at this deadline, especially when you look at last season when they make the trade for Damian Lillard right before training camp. The team wasn't really constructed to be a team to operate around Dame being your point guard. I think a lot of the offseason additions made more sense if Drew Holiday was your point guard because you had that point of attack defender. Malik Beasley next to Drew Holiday sounds a whole lot better than Malik Beasley next to Damian Lillard. And this particular offseason that they just had, I think they did a lot of moves that made the team make a lot more sense around Dame and Giannis. You see the chemistry between Dame and Giannis growing. Chris is coming off the double ankle surgeries. I can understand people who have concerns about how Chris will be able to perform come playoff time, especially given the contract that he's being paid. But I also do think that in a few months' time, and Chris looks like he's playing a second half of back-to-back tonight against the Blazers, I think that what Chris can give you is still going to be a better fit for this team than what Jimmy Butler can give you, and not just on court with the playmaking that Chris adds, but also just the locker room camaraderie aspect of it, the attitude aspect of it. Because if you tell Chris, hey, you can come off the bench for a while here, as we see, Chris is like, cool, I'm gonna do that.
She said to Jimmy, he walking out.
Exactly, and getting suspended again. So I'm not willing to take that chance of messing up the chemistry in a year where I think this already is the last year of this current construction of the Bucks if it doesn't work out anyway. So like, let them get their season to see if they can do it. If not, off season you make some changes at the trade deadline. The only thing I really want the Bucks to try to do is get that like athletic type of big, if possible, or find a way around the margins to add like another shot creator or something like that. But again, not Zach LaVine level of shot creation, smaller scale, someone who's making, around, how much Pat Connaughton make? $9 million, or Bobby, about 12.5, somewhere in that range is where I stand on it. So we'll see what happens with Jimmy, but
I think to just put a ball on it, like I think I would rather. I don't want to say this. I think I would rather lose with the team that we have than win risking like it on Jimmy.
I think that's fair.
Because also, like, I like to be able to root for the team that I root for, and Jimmy's a jackass. So, like, I don't know. Like, I don't think I would enjoy rooting for that team as much.
No, I hear
as
you.
I do this.
I don't want to do all that, give up the assets for a rental.
Because who's to say they don't ask for AJ Green?
Hold on now. Hold on now. You know how Ken just stomped the ground about AR? Hold on now. We ain't ain't talking about AJ at this point. But no, we'll see where Jimmy lands. We'll see if when we come back next week, if he's already traded. Because next week we come back to the studio, it will be
2 days
February 4th, 2 days before the deadline. So we'll see if Jimmy's been moved. And if so, we'll be reacting to where he has landed. And if not, we'll be speculating some more about where he goes. I still think Memphis is a good basketball fit for him. I think Houston makes some sense. But I also think with the way that Houston has been playing recently, I could see them being like,
I mean, they've been saying that
cool.
all year.
Like, we cool not making no major moves this year. We going to see what our guys got, and we going to run from there. So we shall see.
Who he gonna play for?
All the teams just who wants this contract? Okay. Let's go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, those hella teams coming back out of the white work. It's like, oh, now the Sixers might be in, and
I did see that.
Not Memphis, Minnesota might be in.
I did see that too.
It's like, okay,
That'd
one
be
we just
interesting.
go. It's the running back tour.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
Going
like,
off of that.
for the run back. All right.
I mean, everybody who Jimmy had a problem with in Minnesota gone.
Yeah,
But Anthony Edwards and Jimmy Butler, they would either get along really well
Or they hate each
that's
other.
what I was gonna say about the Warriors. Like with Draymond, it's like either they gonna,
yeah.
best friends, or they gonna be fighting.
They definitely gonna be
by
fighting.
mid-April,
And then for Philly, that would just be a Paul George, Jimmy Butler move then.
which that helps nobody, honestly.
It just shuffles the deck on the chairs a little bit.
That's
I think.
stupid.
But maybe Embiid would play more. You know what? Never mind. We're not even going to go down
Maybe
that.
he'll play more. That's
Yeah, I was saying, like any sentence that starts with that is like, no.
Yeah, no, we ain't. We'll move on.
That's funny.
We'll move on to some wrestling takes. As mentioned, the Royal Rumble is this Saturday, a special 5 p.m. Central Time start time, starting a little bit earlier than normal.
Good.
Yeah, right.
Rumble be long.
Man,
Pause.
only 4 matches on the card, and each Rumble match going to be an hour in itself, probably. So you got, some time. So let's talk about that event. And as a reminder, sign up for the Tech File Royal Rumble pool
Do
if you
it.
have not yet already. Just drop
Do
a
it
comment
now.
saying, hey, I want in, and we will add you and make sure you get notified about what your number is. So
Sure
join the
thing.
Rumble pool.
Shaolin, you
Do
still
it.
in here? Join the pool, bro.
Join it.
Yeah,
Everybody in here join.
Uncle Jay-Z, join the pool.
Everybody in here
join
join.
the
Dwayne,
pool.
I ain't got nothing from you.
Dwayne, join the pool.
Everybody hop in.
I ain't got nothing from you. That's
I know
terrible
Serial
English.
Sensei said that
Hey, man.
he's in. I don't know if you got him.
I got
but
him
he said
last
he's
week.
in. Okay.
Yeah.
Question for you gents here. You fine gentlemen sitting here.
Feel like I need a top hat.
Hello, governor.
Who would get the biggest pop
Uh,
if they returned during the Rumble?
Yeah, so this is my question, and it was inspired because like I saw like a Twitter thread of like the top Royal Rumble returns. It was like Edge when he came back, and I don't know, help me out. Who else was in that?
Was AJ Styles? That's not
AJ
a really
Styles
return. That's more of a debut. But
Just like the big, and I'm like,
John Cena, when he came back from injury.
yeah. I'm just thinking like, man, like with this era of wrestling, like pretty much everybody you want to be in WWE is in WWE at this point.
it's like two more guys.
I know you. Well, I mean, like for a WWE audience, where it'd be like
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
either coming back or somebody coming out of retirement or something like that. So yeah, I'll start. Like for me, it'll be like if I heard Ambrose's theme start.
Yeah, Ambrose? Oh my goodness.
Like
he the face
like,
of AEW.
Right.
He is like that's it would never happen. But
Yeah,
like
That would definitely be
that would
surprising.
unlock-
That'd be a big pop.
Right. Just like just think about like how people reacted when they heard the Shield theme, the Shield theme at WrestleMania. Like, oh my God, is he here too? Like, because at that point you like
We looked the same way
everybody
Roman was
coming
looking.
out.
We was looking,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
looking around, trying to look through the audience.
Yeah, because then that unlocks like all the Shield stuff to come back.
And that'd be dope.
Oh my
It
God, that's
would be.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like really, the answer is Stone Cold, but
Yeah.
because Stone Cold like is always the biggest pop whenever
If you
the
ever hear that
So you hear
glass
that
break,
glass?
like
Yeah.
it's a done one. As soon as you hear that glass break, shout out to Jim Johnston again. Shout out because that thing, top notch, sir. That man said I couldn't find a glass breaking that was violent enough, so I combined 5 different glass breakings.
Like a mad scientist.
Right, a mad musical scientist. Shout out to Jim Johnston.
That's how Douche found our whistles.
Oh, for real.
He went through 5 different whistles.
He like this ain't the one.
He had to combine whistle clips.
That's why I was like,
Ken, who would get a big pop, you think, if they returned at the Rumble?
So I say AJ Styles. So he's been gone long enough. I think he'll have a big pop.
Did
The
he
Rock,
debut at the Rumble?
Yeah.
too?
He did.
He
They
did.
got to bring back his original theme. Like that.
Yeah, his original
theme
theme is dope. Yeah,
I actually have that in my Apple
how it
library.
hit. Yeah, it hit harder than the new one.
No.
But yeah, The Rock for sure.
That's mine.
That'll be a big one. Some other ones random. I think Dolph Ziggler will be in the Rumble. I think he's
Ziggler.
almost locked because he just lost the title to Joe Hendry.
I did not know
Say
that.
his name.
Joe Hendry the
think
champ. He the heavyweight champ. He definitely gonna be in the
I
Rumble
think
too.
that's a pop.
Yeah, his pop gonna be crazy, too.
I believe in Joe Henry.
They gonna go crazy.
They would go
Yeah,
crazy.
they is
in
gonna
that
go
arena.
crazy. So that'd be a good pop too. But yeah, them the two random ones that I think that no one really gonna expect. But
Like
The Rock is
The
mine
Rock
too,
just shut it
but
down.
my caveat is at 31.
yeah,
The Rock at 31 in particular is the
yeah, because
pop.
we're like, wait, 31. I'm like, this
Because
nigga here.
it's over. You have 30, then you hear the little clock going. Like, wait, what you mean? Why's the clock moving? And then you hear, well, his thing.
All of a sudden, he final
ain't
boss
that
and
just
shit.
the Goblet of Fire? Like when like 3 come out and they think it's done, and then the 4th one like, wait,
Come up, yeah.
what you doing?
Yeah. I was supposed to have a whole rant about that movie. But I hated how Dumbledore reacted in the movie. Talking about hollering, did you put your name in the goblet?
Snatch that man up by his
I said,
collar.
this is not Dumbledore's character. Y'all need to calm it down. But
Oh, I just thought of another. I just thought of another one, but like the way that he is at AEW has kind of ruined it. But like if you heard the Chris Jericho like the countdown sound,
Oh yeah, yeah.
that'd be crazy.
Oh,
So it's like I
Y2J?
don't want to see Chris
Yeah.
Jericho.
No, man, you talking about lost a step? He lost a few of them, boy.
Jericho ain't
He's still
got
one of the greatest, but he ain't got it
Not no more.
Man, he come out stiff as hell, dog.
it. He just waddled down to
Yeah,
the
he got a
ring.
beer belly now too.
It, was
Got
like,
a bit
it
of
looked
that.
like he was on Ozempic for a minute, and apparently
Nah,
Gained it all back.
Yeah, he for sure got it right back.
Damn.
You know how you lose weight and gain it? You be like, "Is he on drugs?"
Damn.
They be like, "Oh no, he ain't eating good." No,
He's got back with his woman. That's all.
exactly. That's all. He just
that was
look.
depression weight.
Yeah,
He
he
eating good at
now.
home now. That's all. Tim, who would surprise you if they came out at the Rumble?
Brock Lesnar.
That's a good one.
I bet I'll be. That would be.
Yeah,
That would be
that's
one.
a good
I've
one.
been
You be
hearing-
like, "Come on, fam."
That's a good
I've been
one.
seeing like many rumblings
That's
that
a good
you know
one.
they may or may not be talking to him a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean
like,
it's blown over at this point. Like why they pulled him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
last
yeah.
year, so
That'd be crazy.
They can bring
man.
Hogan back, who never apologized. They can bring Brock back for never saying nothing.
Hogan. Hey, his music gonna drop.
Hey, if that
mean,
man come out at the Rumble,
He gonna get booed out the rumble.
dog.
Hey, niggas gonna leave. Man, fuck this rumble.
Get up, everybody going to the
Everybody-
concession stand. Hogan, get out, bro. Hey, somebody go steal his number, bro.
Oh,
Beat his
man.
ass. Get him out of here.
I did laugh though. He was supposed to be at Saturday Night Main Event this past weekend. And,
Thank God he
And then
wasn't.
he's like, never, no, thank you.
But
That's
did you see what they
funny,
said his
dude.
excuse was?
No.
What?
His son was getting married. Like, so you were gonna miss your son's wedding to go to
Initially?
wrestling originally?
Yeah, okay.
I think
Lord
his daughter,
have
You know what? He
his
was.
daughter just had a baby too. I think she had twins.
Was it a black one?
She,
Oh
I was about to make a joke too.
no, yeah, her. It
was?
Wait,
She has
what?
mixed babies. Yes, her fiance and her boyfriend is black.
He did say. Did he play basketball?
I don't know if he might be. I don't know.
Hogan
I know he
probably
black.
sick.
I know he black. He got mixed race kids.
That's
Grandkids.
Yeah, grandkids definitely call
You
them
know he
niggas.
ain't touching nothing
He be
black.
like, I ain't touching them niggas.
Well, we know he say niggas, so
Them twin niggas.
he said. Get her ball playing. At least make sure it's a ball playing nigga.
that's Hogan, man.
He's then the motherfucker rolled over and said, "I feel like a pig, bitch."
A racist pig.
Like dog.
Where is the bell?
Somebody needs to whoop his ass, fam. I'm sorry.
Wait, that's a white man.
Oh, I thought he's black.
No.
Oh, I saw the wrong nigga there. My bad. I definitely.
Yeah, we need
Oh no, he a pure white guy. Hey, he capital riot white. Yeah, that's fucked up.
That is.
Oh yeah, my bad. But we don't need all that.
He's from the the Caucasus.
Oh, you got some good hands, sir. But still, this is for you.
Okay. I see the. I'm gonna find that picture. I seen the black dude. Oh, he might have been.
It's probably AI.
He was holding the babies though. Or
It was
maybe
probably
he worked,
AI.
He
Could he be
probably
a
worked
nurse?
there. Yeah.
It was probably AI.
That nigga was the nurse. I'm like, he holding the babies and shit.
Ain't no way, boy. Hogan would have put his 24-inch pythons on that man so damn fast.
Man, we would
On his grandkid.
have beat the brakes out of Hogan on that ass.
Oh man.
That is, may be true, but his old ass would have tried something. No way, brother.
You gotta be.
He wasn't saying brother.
Hogan be like, oh Lord have mercy, brother.
Hey, all them
Hogan can't say Lord have mercy.
Your brother.
Hogan says a lot of things he can't say.
Oh, shit.
Nah.
Fuck Hogan.
He wouldn't even say it the right way. He'd probably be like, "Wait, may the Lord have mercy on me." All right, who do y'all think is going to win the men's Royal Rumble match? And I can start with saying this because I don't know.
No,
I
that's
don't
real,
have
though.
an answer for you.
And that's what's gonna make it so great because it's literally wide open.
It
like
is.
you literally, it's so many ways that they can go.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah,
It's fantastic.
Makes it even more entertaining.
Usually it's like 3 people max where you're like, this guy might win it.
I think I could come down with the final 4.
Ooh.
I think I can.
That'd
do that.
probably be the big 4 currently.
Which
Who's the
big
big
four?
four?
Well, I got Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, Roman, and damn, what was my 4th person?
You don't got Cena?
Oh, Logan Paul. Mine's
No
Logan Paul.
Cena?
So no Cena, no Rollins.
See, and I have Cena winning. I'll go after. I'll break all my shit.
The
down.
4 to me is Cena, Rollins, Roman, Punk. Like those, I can see it coming down to those 4. And you still got in the background McIntyre.
I said Drew could be in there easily.
You still
You know
got.
what? F it. I want to see Jey Uso win the Rumble.
I was. You got Jay still in the background.
That'll be a good one.
There's at least legitimately like 7 dudes that you could
At
be like,
least.
what the fuck?
And that's what's so dope. Like, there's so many different ways that they can go.
I will bet my money
Bottom
though,
dollar.
on John Cena.
Okay, and that makes sense. That
His
makes
farewell
perfect sense.
tour. Get his last Rumble. WrestleMania, you want that top card guy because more than likely this is going to be your top card guy for Mania to be the reason why people come to the show.
But see, again, like
but
just what you just said, we got like 7 niggas that
I know.
come
That's what I'm
for
like.
So it's like it don't have
you're
to
only
be Cena.
advertising one going to be here this year.
Because Cena automatically will be there.
He's
so you
there
can,
already.
That's what I'm
That's the
saying.
match.
So Cena doesn't have to win the Rumble.
I think that Cena wins Elimination Chamber.
That's what I'm thinking.
They're
I
hyping him up for
I
that.
think because there's
Yeah.
too much attention
They're
about him
advertising.
that being his last one.
Okay.
I think
that makes more sense.
I
too.
think Cena comes close at the Rumble and it plays on his man, I've just been struggling. I can't get the victory. I'm so close, and then he gets
I'm
put in the Elimination Chamber. He has to really earn that victory,
yeah,
and then
it
he
is
gets
gonna feel good.
Plus, he
you know?
hasn't appeared yet. Like he's supposed to be doing his farewell tour, but he hasn't
has
been here
30
the entire.
He
He
got
came to
30
that first Netflix on Raw
They
Oh,
said
yeah.
36
to say, "Hey y'all," and then
I wonder did I count at 36 because he has 36 appearances this year.
No. Okay.
No, I haven't.
But that's not including like some of them could be matches, some of them could be
Yeah.
just him showing up saying, you know, hey, I'm
So-
Cena, I'm here.
But I'm just thinking about like all the different like
Storylines
that they have to navigate in that match alone. Where it's
Yeah.
like you got to have CM Punk and Cena interact. You
Yeah.
got to have Roman and Jay interact. You got to have Roman and Rollins to interact. You got to have McIntyre and Punk, McIntyre and Rollins. You got Sami Zayn got to be in there. You know,
Everybody
like,
beefing.
Everybody beefing.
Yeah, like real talk. But okay, so mine real quick. Like I agree with what Tim is saying. Cena would be the easiest because he'll be the easiest one to win because then you already put him there
Right.
in WrestleMania and you have to worry about it no more. Like he don't have to show up. We know we getting Cena. But then I thought about it again. Cena doesn't have to win just because he's John Cena. He can still be put into a big match at WrestleMania. So one of my dark horses is Logan Paul. The reason why I say Logan Paul is because Logan Paul can win, and then he can automatically, his attention to go towards Gunther. So then we got that one out the way. So it really don't matter like who wins because Logan Paul not going to go after Cody.
Or
he will
Cena.
go after, or that's what I'm saying.
Cena goes after Gunther to get his record.
Oh, because he'll break Flair record, right?
Because if he wins in the Elimination Chamber, he can go for Gunther.
Yeah,
and
he can go
whoever
for
wins
Gun-
the
yeah.
Rumble can
So
go for Cody. So then the question is, who do you want to see?
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think is WrestleMania with Cody? Which is why if The Rock
Exactly.
comes out,
Yeah.
I teased it last week, but I'm really thinking like we gonna get Cody Roman 3.
I can see it.
I mean, it could be.
I wouldn't even be, who would be mad at that?
No,
Yeah, definitely wouldn't be mad at
Does
that.
that champ move over to Raw?
I
And
think
flip-flop with
either
They
Yeah,
can
way.
figure,
either
they'll
one,
figure
yeah.
that part out as we get there with the. It's fluid, anyways. How they doing stuff now.
Okay.
Who do you
Because
think?
again, Roman don't have to win it. If you really think about it, he can still.
He can
He'll
find a
still
way.
find his way.
So like,
CM Punk too.
yeah.
Like
usually I try
really
to like
don't matter. That's why I
reverse
said
engineer.
Logan
So
Paul.
like last year was like it's either gonna be like last year I said Punk because I didn't think they were gonna have Cody win it again, but you knew that it was gonna be Cody
Greatest.
Roman and it was probably gonna be Punk Rollins. So like you reverse engineer it like from who do you think are gonna be the title matches at Mania. It's like this year, I don't know. Like I don't even know.
really don't.
I couldn't even tell you. Like I think he will just because he never loses. But like I could see a instance where like they have Gunther like drop the title because they want it on a bigger name match.
Heading into WrestleMania.
Yeah, heading into WrestleMania. Yeah, that makes sense.
Tim, what are you thinking for the men's Rumble match?
Didn't I say Cena?
He did.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Let me reread.
My fault. Okay, yeah, I have no idea. I know we're doing our predictions and keeping track of them like we did
Gotta
last
put it
year.
on wax, sis.
So I'm going to say The Rock, but if The Rock doesn't show up, do I get a kind of a backup?
No, you
Just who
stand
it
on
is.
it. Stand on business.
Okay, I'm gonna go The Rock, and I think that
Just
sets
stand on
up
business.
Cody Rock at WrestleMania. So we got Cena, you were Roman, and you were
I say Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, The Rock, Roman Reigns, John Cena. We'll see how that shakes out. Who will win the women's Rumble match?
That's easy for me. Charlotte Flair.
You think Charlotte comes back and just
Absolutely.
takes the dub?
She's been doing the videos and everything. She's been on social media heavy. So yeah, I think she comes back. She's a queen. I'm telling you, I need to see her and Tiffy at WrestleMania.
That's
I think that's the match.
I need, give it to me.
Okay.
Like I need that.
Okay. I didn't expect the level of excitement for Tiffy and Charlotte.
Man.
I see why though. I see why.
Like, that's
it
gonna be a
never even
banger.
crossed my mind like that.
That's gonna be a really good match.
All right. I'm undecided still, so I'm gonna come back at the end.
Charlotte coming back with a new face again.
Oh yeah, she already she got a new face.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like it's a different face.
Again.
She switched faces like Cena switches t-shirts.
Damn. She Rey Mysterio, is she? What face I'm gonna put on tonight? Oh, that's funny.
That's like when y'all was calling Eric Mr. Potato Head with the mustache. You said he leave his mustache at home. When you cut your mustache off on accident. And Tim was like, you Mr.
Potato Head. Oh,
and then Ken jumped in with the ad lib saying he left his mustache at home.
Hell no.
That's still one of the funniest moments. Mr. Potato Head. That was really funny.
Why are you bringing up Ocean?
Oh,
It reminded me of it in the moment.
Hilarious. I sure forgot about
It reminded me of it in the moment.
That is hilarious.
Okay. But who do you think wins the Rumble? Eric. The women's Rumble.
If you can skip, I can skip. So
Go ahead. Tim?
Give me Bianca.
Ooh, even though she's tag team champ?
Yes.
You ain't wrong.
I feel like the tag team. So there's been a 2 belts person already, anyways. But with the new era that they're rolling into, I feel like they're looking at like, look, let's reshuffle the deck. We're gonna put the faces where they need to be. We gotta carry this joint. We go onward and upward. So right now, I feel like they're trying to reconfigure and make sure that the stars is starring. She is their star too. Like, it's not as many as the men's on the women's side at the moment. But if you return like the Becky, the Bailey, the Charlotte, the Bianca, that's 4.
Actually, sorry. Going back to that original question, biggest pop might be Sasha Banks, but she ain't gonna be there either.
She not.
But that'll be a big one too.
You think Nikki Bella would be a big pop?
No.
I think it's like LaMelo Ball, where she was saying like it's a generational thing. Like I think it's more of like a where did you enter wrestling? Like if you were a total Divas fan, like Nikki Bella is John Cena. So
yeah, it don't do it for me.
Come out with that little twist.
Yeah,
I used to love.
I wouldn't even know what she's doing. Like,
love Nikki Bella.
Were they actually good, like wrestling wise, or no? Or they just
Nikki
got better.
all right. But they were more personality.
They both got better actually. Like,
Okay.
But Nikki was built as the powerhouse.
Okay.
So
Eric's face.
break his ass. Anyway, sorry. That's the.
But yeah, no, I feel like, and she's been out of the main title.
She has.
For
She's been
a
winning
couple
this tag
years now. I
team,
feel
this
like
tag-
almost 2 years. I feel like
about a year.
It's about time to insert her
She
though.
lost
why
at
is-
SummerSlam when what's her name?
Becky came back,
No, when
Becky come back too.
Io.
Io
yeah.
cashed in on her
and Io ain't been the champ for.
since WrestleMania this year
Low key, Io might win.
Io that one.
or last year.
I don't care, man. Io
So
that
it's
one.
like, again, she's been away from it. She's been, doing the storyline with the tag team title and stuff like that. But I feel like she could probably try to make history again.
There's-
Go ahead and knock it out.
There's a loose thread hanging out there, which is Jade, and like I thought that's what they were building to all this year, and then she just like disappeared off TV, and apparently she wasn't actually hurt, so I don't know what's going on with that. But
maybe it's a Rumble return, and if it is,
it could be. But they needed to polish her.
I was about to say, I heard that she was back at the training center.
Yeah.
They actually went and got y'all know who Ricky is from AEW? Him and Cody like
Ricky
best.
Starks?
Yeah, Ricky Starks. See,
Yeah.
Ricky Starks cold.
Yeah, no,
like,
I know Ricky Starks
He'd be
is.
dope for the WWE because they ain't doing shit with
He
him
trying
in
to get
AEW. He needs to be. But him, that's Cody guy. So he came back to work with her. So hopefully her in the ring actually be a lot better. But Ricky cold.
yeah, he did Jimmy Butler of AEW. You trying to get the plug?
Yeah, he been trying to get out for a minute.
Bianca is interesting, but I feel like that Jade is still like that loose thread for her to wrap up before
she can
continue
do it.
on.
Yeah.
So then
They got to give us
at
that
the Rumble.
Like at some point, I do need Bianca and Ripley at WrestleMania. Like that is like the women's dream match for me.
Oh, Bianca and Rhea would be.
That's what I was thinking.
I
like,
love that.
Bianca and Rhea this year.
That would be a good one.
Yeah, that'd be.
Can't
that'd
like
be
I
a great
had
women's
Becky
match.
just because like I feel like it's gonna be like
One of the
remember
returners.
when CM Punk came back and Randy Orton was coming back the same night and they announced one and the other one was like a surprise. I feel like that's the same thing that they setting up here where it's like they announced Charlotte but there's gonna be another surprise
And
at the
then
Rumble,
Becky
which is
come
gonna be
out.
Becky. But
Clean the
I
house.
think Alexa Bliss comes back too.
could be.
She just got married 2 months ago.
No, I think Sam just told me something about she had posted something recently where she ain't coming back no time soon or something like
never.
that.
Well,
She doing a movie.
Forced to throw us off
hold
the
on.
scene.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
saying,
it could
it
be
was
though,
what
yeah.
was reported was that like she was supposed to come back I think like 2 weeks ago and then she wanted like more money on her deal and WWE's like no because you've been gone for like 2 years and
If you
come
don't
back
take
here.
this money and come on.
Okay.
Yeah, so I say all that to say I'm gonna switch to like you convinced me, Ken. Like I'm gonna go with Charlotte.
There you go.
I think Charlotte probably is the one. I was between Becky and Charlotte.
Dude, just think though. You got Charlotte and Tiffy, and then you get Bianca and Rhea at
Bianca
WrestleMania.
come out the elimination chamber
Yeah.
or something like that.
That'd be crazy.
Oh, I think Thick Mama Pump will show up too. She just signed a deal with
Oh,
WWE.
Jordan.
Jordan Grace.
Yes.
I was. When
I
you
didn't know
said
who he
Big
was
Mama
talking
Pump, who we talking about?
Thick Mama Pump.
Oh, I was like, who is that?
But I knew as soon as you said
Yeah,
just
I
signed
know
with, I said, oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I think she's definitely
Oh,
gonna be in the
she a beast,
Rumble.
too.
I'm looking forward to seeing the NXT women in the Rumble too, like Jada Parker.
Jada's
coming
probably gonna
back,
show
yeah.
up.
Yeah, she definitely gonna show up. She just got to work on
Lola
her in the
Vice.
ring too, but
Yeah.
Lola Vice will
personality
probably be
wise,
there
she
for
did.
sure.
Yeah,
The little one,
Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne
probably be there
Perez
for sure.
cold. Yeah,
So they've been hyping her up recently.
She's
and I
good.
think we might get Trick on.
I think
in
Trick's
the
gonna
men's
come in the
room.
men's side.
Hey,
too.
He slapping
Hello.
motherfuckers still.
Hey,
He slapped.
he
He
slapped
slapped fire out of Wesley.
He definitely slapped taste out that nigga.
I like, bro, I ain't seen a man slap out. Not even a slap competition.
That man
Like
slapped
he
out.
slapped the shit out of that motherfucker. I was
slapped
like,
the
God
shit.
damn, boy.
All right,
Oh, whap, whap.
the 2 non-Rumble matches. We got the tag match, 2 out of 3 falls with DIY
Yeah,
and
that's gonna
Motor
be-
City Machine Guns. I think it's gonna be some good wrestling.
Yeah, but
That's
they ain't
the
gonna be.
P-break.
Yeah,
But I do not like
I'm going to eat.
the Motor City Machine Guns.
Nah.
I'm not a fan. Something about them is just real blah
It is very.
and blah.
They're trying to like force it too.
And I low key hope that DIY wins, so that my boys Pretty Deadly
Can take them.
can get in there. I'm a big fan of Pretty. I've said it before. Yes, boy, those are my guys. But
Where the fuck is the Street Profits, man?
Doing
They went
shit.
off it. Like they're actually finally putting tag team.
well, they were just
division.
a couple weeks ago when they were in the middle of the whole DIY who jumped who and y'all line, like they were just in there.
They
And
just got them in the back now.
they've been on TV in the last couple weeks.
That's what I'm
But
saying. Like the tag team division is getting a push, and like
It is.
when your
Been out
longest
there.
tenure tag teams is just like
it needs to be
Nowhere.
them, or I think they need to break up. But that's not the conversation now. We're already getting long. But is everybody going MCMG for that particular match?
Yes, we are.
Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens ladder match
The
for the
GOAT.
undisputed WWE
The
champion.
greatest champion of all time.
Okay.
Wait.
calm it
Nah,
down.
you've
He is
been-
not that. You don't
he
even
been
like
cool.
this.
Right? I was saying he been cool on that championship reign since like May.
Hey man, the greatest champion of all time.
If we weren't heading into WrestleMania, I would
Hogan
say
style.
KO, but like
yeah, it's gonna be Cody.
it's gonna be Cody.
It's,
Come on now.
it's still Cody.
We're not gonna let KO.
Make Cody.
Hey, see, just like Pat Mahomes, they hate him because they great.
Okay.
That's you. You hate him because he.
No,
great.
I want him to get turn heel. I ain't say lose the title, turn heel. I want heel Cody.
The way you want it.
You said when I want it?
The way you want it.
Yes.
That's not what I want.
Heel Cody is
Give me what I want.
heel
That's
Cody
not
is
what I
dope.
want.
That's not what I want.
Anything else y'all want to
Hey,
get
put
off
some
your
respect on
chest?
my man's
Turn back
name
into
too.
Stardust and your ass gonna be mad.
Hey, put some respect on my man's
You
name.
put some respect on his name.
What's wrong with y'all?
Before we end the wrestling here and get into our quick hits, before we get out of here, anything else wrestling wise that y'all want to get off your chest?
Yeah, I'll go. So we saw at Sunday night,
Saturday.
I said Sunday night. Saturday night main event.
It felt like Sunday Night Heat. That's why you said that.
Gunther and Jey Uso. Watching that match and seeing the outcome of that match, I did not realize how bad I wanted Jey Uso to be the next heavyweight champion.
Same.
Welcome, y'all.
And it's just
Same.
like I literally was like, they had me wrapped, bro, into that match,
It was a
fam.
good ass match.
Dog,
Yeah.
like when he did the splash, I'm like, oh, it's over. Then it came down. Literally, I was like, oh.
When he pinned him, where he sat on him, pulled the leg.
Yes,
that's
I'm like,
that's
it's
a final
over,
pin.
fam.
That's it.
It's over. He kicked out. I'm like, come on.
I was so disappointed when he kicked out. I was there. Like,
Damn.
I'm with you. I am so.
I
with
wanted
you.
it,
I
fam.
want Jey Uso to win a major title bad.
He deserves it, fam.
Bad.
He's dude. He is crazy over, fam.
Yeah.
Like, just give the people what they want.
Ah,
Get this man a title, fam.
Yeah.
so I actually had a kind of a. We talked briefly about Gunther's title reign recently. Like
Underwhelming.
very, very right. So the epiphany I kind of had was after that match.
Okay.
Because we were just talking about it. One of two things is gonna happen with Gunther. Either
Okay.
A, he's gonna drop the title for somebody else,
Mm-hmm.
or B, he's about to go on the craziest title run in a minute, because you have the Cenas, the Punks, the Rollins, the Styles.
So, like, his
his
competition
competition
level.
is
Yeah,
finna
yeah,
hit
yeah,
bang,
yeah.
bang, and it's WrestleMania season. So either he finna go on a crazy ass run, and his title reign gonna be like, no, he went crazy. Because right now it's really been Jay and
Priest.
Priest.
Priest,
Like
yeah, those been the main ones.
nobody else really in between. Like I think Sheamus or something like that. Like it really nobody of like the top yet. He didn't go against the Rollins yet or anything like that. So it's like once now that we're here, those are the people that's next in line.
Yeah.
So I feel
Don't
like
forget Logan Paul.
I mean, it's the truth though. Like those cats are now next in line during this season. So he don't really put on bad. No matter who it is, he don't put on bad
No,
matches.
He's a
he the ring general for a
fantastic-
reason.
So they're like,
fantastic
he either
wrestler.
finna go on a crazy run of these ridiculous ass matches with the top talent in the company, or somebody finna get him the fuck up out of here. Because they
feel
want to
that.
give it
I
to the
feel
top
you on
talent.
that.
in the
Is your
company.
boy in the Rumble?
Who that?
Jacob. That's why he might be in that bitch too.
If Jacob comes out, let me tell
You have to though, like especially
I
what
feel
he
like
did
he
to
has to
Strowman.
be in there.
Like you got to let him come in, knock out at least like four or five people. He
Jake-
just come in and just wreck house,
Jacob
but then he
Fatu
gets tossed
and
off.
Gunther would feed the streets.
Like he has so many people now in front
Jacob
of him.
and Braun
And Braun's
Breaker.
dude.
They got
Braun Breaker
They got
and-
the what's the name
man.
wall open, the portal open. Like there's so many possibilities
that
right
match
now.
is
Where I'm like,
nuts.
WrestleMania season is here.
A truly golden era of wrestling right now.
It's
Just-
so many
just
people.
So many good. Oh my
When
goodness.
when Reed come back, him and Fatu,
Yeah, he might be out for
When
a
who
while.
come
though.
back?
y'all know,
Jacob,
Bronson Reed.
Bronson
Thick
Reed.
Oh,
Because you know he was putting on some actions though.
He was starting
before
to
he got hurt.
he was that low key looked like "Till you do right by me." Everything before you will crumble. I was gonna say I actually spoke something like that over somebody before, and I forgot I did it, and they told me like a couple years ago, like, "You remember you said this to me?" And I said, "I'm sorry." Let me
My life ain't my
he-
life ain't been shit.
No, he for real told me like everything that you said was gonna happen has happened, and
My
I don't.
life, he wake up every day like, man, Camilla ain't shit.
I was like, I am so
She cursed the hell out of
sorry.
me.
I am so sorry. I forgot I did that.
Nigga got
I
cursed.
gotta find her. What the fuck is she?
Oh wait, then she disappeared. I've been looking for your motherfucking ass.
Like, don't be low now.
Look at me. Ever since your ass, I'm living out my car.
See that shit? I'm sorry.
Lost my job.
I'm sorry. Damn.
I got my heart broken.
When he told me that, I said that to you. He said, "Yes." I said, I'm taking it off for you.
Let
I'm
it go.
sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know I said that. I forgot.
I
I
nigga start
said that.
dancing this shit. I'm finally free.
I'll tell y'all the full story.
Life
We'll
been
get off-
turning that man every which way but loose.
get off
Your
here.
ass.
with some quick hits before we get out of here.
Damn. Make sure
Let me live.
Hey, that's a no for y'all to stay on Camille this side. She will fuck your life up.
God, that's so funny.
Listen, you can't do wrong to
And
good people,
unfortunate.
man. You can't do wrong to good people. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's fair.
But The Seattle Storm, they're trading Jewel Lloyd to the Aces in a multi-team move that will also send Kelsey Plum to the Sparks.
Let's go.
To the Jay-Z laughing.
Let's
Hey man,
go.
listen, I hit him with the. Do you do right? But now, how are y'all feeling about this move with Jewel Lloyd joining the Aces, Kelsey Plum's heading to the Sparks, and the Storm are getting the number 2 pick from the Sparks along the way? How are y'all feeling about this swap here?
So, as someone who don't follow, I'm learning to follow a little more closely.
Okay.
I'm picking things up.
Yeah.
My initial reaction when I seen it, I was like, "Damn, Seattle really want that number 2 pick." Cause I was like, Jewel Lloyd is nice, bro. I was sitting here. Then my second one was, damn, they traded Kelsey for Jewel. I was like, that still works. They stay with a motherfucking all-star. They just be retooling and shit. Just let me exchange all-stars.
I'm excited.
I bet. As a Sparks fan.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's. I thought, when I seen it, I sent it to the girl. I was like, this big as a bitch. This look like it's shaking some shit up for real.
And the Aces are going to be counting on. We kind of talked about it in our group chat a little bit too. But Jewel Lloyd was discontent in Seattle, to say the least.
Really.
Yeah.
Her numbers haven't been great over the last 2 seasons. Is it fair to say?
Yeah.
I know last year for sure.
Yeah, it's been
Maybe
2 seasons.
two
Yeah.
years. So you're counting on her getting to the Aces and rebounding a bit, and
should
then for
happen.
Kelsey Plum,
Perfect fit for our Laker team.
she
For our
took
Sparks
a little
team.
step back a little bit offensively last year as well. But like again, maybe a change of scenery.
Yeah.
You got Brink, you
She's
got
going
Jackson
through
over there.
The divorce too.
Yes, that is very
Yeah,
true.
so there's a lot
That
going
is
on.
very true.
That man making videos and shit.
We ain't gonna talk about him. But we will talk about
Don't
though.
he said,
Nope,
right?
nope,
He made a whole-
nope.
I want my baby.
Damn near. Ballad of bullshit. Ballad of bullshit. That was on piano and shit.
But I do like Kelsey Plum with the Sparks. I love that y'all didn't have to give up Cam Brink or Rakia Jackson
Yeah,
along the way.
perfect.
Y'all
And
got-
Henry still.
And Henry still. Yeah,
Man,
she's still there too.
she's going to fit perfectly with this squad.
Man, Cameron Brink gonna have her work cut out for her because that's
A lot of touches.
well, I'm just saying, like, she's the only plus defensive player that we just named off. So
Vibes, man. We
Yeah, exactly.
But
No,
I mean,
they
her and
gotta
Henry
just
should be able
It's-
to board and
It's
defend
going
the
to turn
paint
into
pretty
wins,
well.
Henry.
man.
Henry.
Henry gonna get some
Yeah,
boards.
it's going to turn
Erica
into
Henry.
wins, man.
And,
We
and
out
she
here.
gonna put the ball. She gonna put the ball in the bucket too.
yeah, they gonna have to outscore everybody. That's all I'm saying. Like, I just, I'm just saying,
They gonna have
that's
to make
one
sure-
plus defender and a lot of niggas.
Their role
It's gonna
players
be fun to
around them
watch.
are going to have to be defensive focused, though, to really bring that
Yeah, it'll work.
coherently together.
It's going to take a while, but
just to-
it's going to work.
Put a bow on it. Not a bow, but Joel Lloyd last year was off the chain, or the year before. Like this last season,
Was the-
she had a down
Okay.
year.
but the year before that, she was still okay.
24, well, damn near 25 a game. So, yeah, like Jewel Lloyd had a down season, but like we've seen how she plays, you know, when she had Stewie. You know, teaming her up with Asia, you still got point guard, you still have
Chelsea Gray,
Jackie Young. Like you
got
still have
Yeah, you
pieces,
still got a
right?
core. Yeah, the core is still there.
So yeah, it's fine. Like Kelsey, no offense, but like Kelsey to me was always kind of like, if one of them got to go, like,
Yeah, of course. I mean, out of them, yeah.
you know, I'm cool with that one because again, Jackie brings the defense,
Yeah,
and
that makes
Asia is
sense.
Asia. So, yeah, as an Aces fan, like I'm good with it. The opportunity cost is the only thing I was looking at. Is like if
it's
you
low.
are, you know, like if you are cashing in the Kelsey Plum piece.
Make it work.
Were there other things out there, like, you know, Alyssa Thomas just got traded today? It's like that would have been a nice, like, you know, like not have to put so much on in the front court on Asia. But
yeah, that would have been a nasty front court with her and Alyssa together. But to that point, Alyssa Thomas was traded from the Sun to the Mercury in large part because
from
Alyssa
the
Thomas
Sun to Mercury,
from the Sun to the Mercury.
either way, she hot.
Because Connecticut does not really invest in their facilities. And apparently when she was like doing Unrivaled and just seeing other facilities, she was like, yo, I got to get somewhere with some modern facilities. Like that's important to me. And Phoenix has done a really good job of building their practice facilities and treating their professional athletes like professional athletes, unlike in Connecticut where they're sharing their practice gym with birthday parties. So
That's crazy.
I do wonder if DeWanna Bonner is going to follow her.
Possibly could.
They're married
Possibly could.
or engaged at least.
The Kings are
Which is
opening.
always crazy to me.
Oh,
Where
yeah,
it's
the Russians and the
like
W.
imagine how much messier like this situation would be if like Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo were like
Together,
engaged together.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just like it's a level of messiness that is only prevalent in
the W.
WNBA.
Yep.
Talking about hate, boy.
Man,
Hey.
we saw last season. We saw a
Yeah.
love connection reestablish itself and everything.
Rekindling, boy.
But the Kings are expected to open up talks around De'Aaron Fox ahead of the deadline. There's going to be a lot of teams that want Fox on their squad, but there is one target destination that Fox is trying to get into. And that rumor is that he's trying to get to the Spurs.
Okay.
Don't
That
blame
makes
him.
sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
What point guard wouldn't want to play with Victor Wembanyama?
Man,
So
young too.
we'll see how that shakes out. I'm not sure that the Fox trade's going to happen before we come back next week. I'd be surprised if it's not a deadline day trade because they're trying to weigh all their different options
Yeah.
and
And, like,
figure things out.
One thing I did see is that he's not opposed to being like a rental, but he's like, just understand if you trading for me, like I'm leaving in 2016.
I already know where I'm going.
Yeah. Just so you know. You can try to change my mind, but it's going to be a Kawhi-like deal.
Yeah.
Some NFL coaching news. We got some new head coaches in some different places. We got Pete Carroll with the Raiders.
Pete.
Old Pete.
Oh, Pete back, boy.
Oldest coach.
He old as hell, fam, trying to come back to coach.
72.
Man, so you used to set your old ass down. Came back as an advisor or something, fam. Let the young bucks do
He
it.
said, I want to coach.
Yeah. I think every coach in the AFC West is over 65, and I think every coach in the AFC South is under 40.
That's
Jeez.
Damn.
Brian Stottenheimer, he's with the Cowboys. That whole presser and
Man, that sounds so crazy.
my I don't know if my Uncle Michael wants this information public, but he has turned in his Cowboys fan card.
Damn, he
Jerry
out of
saying
there.
too much, huh?
He's out of that enough.
He said until leadership changes,
Ain't nothing gonna happen till that man
Jerry
dies.
dies.
Yeah.
he said I'm out. But you know the team that he picked?
Where?
The Chicago Bears.
Let's go. Welcome. We got room over here.
Damn.
I said, boy, you can pick them, can't you?
We got room over here.
You go from the Cowboys
We got
to the
room.
Bears.
We got room over here. Come on with it.
But the
Let's
reason
go.
why, he's a big Caleb Williams fan. He
Let's
liked him a
go.
lot
See,
in college.
yeah, we got the boy.
All right.
He like being disappointed.
We got the boy.
I was like, you finally traded in, and you traded in for
The
The
Bears?
Bears?
Hey,
the
man.
colder version of the damn Cowboys.
I can't see no other better place, bro.
Okay.
No other better place.
He stumbled his way through that damn statement.
Okay.
Uncle
man.
Michael,
Welcome.
real quick. No, before you lock your new fandom in with the
Welcome.
Bears.
Damn, the Cardinals or something.
Reconsider. Read some literature.
Pound it. Let me get some. Pound
Not pound it. Put your hand down. Put your hand down.
Pound it. We
Come
out
on,
here.
come on. And
Bear
join
down
that.
out here. Let's
Nah,
get it.
come join that Packers band. No,
Let's
he ain't
get
gonna
it.
do that. I ain't even gonna waste my breath.
Let's get it. Bear down.
That's hate. You want to get with a winner? Leave that chicken dinner.
hey, man.
All right,
Everybody
Jerome.
love chickens, though.
Jerome and Rome.
He
In the
better off
house,
just like
watch your
closing his
mouth.
eyes and like picking like this, like just
He probably said, "Fuck the Bears." I'm gonna just live. I'm gonna stand on it.
what would
Hey,
be like
man.
the most random team to like become a fan of?
That's
Like the
wild.
Titans.
That's a random one. But
No,
like
Snow a Titans fan.
the Browns, like
But
why would
there's
you
different
willingly want to
reasons
be a
why.
Browns?
If you
I mean,
live
at least
there-
the Browns like have like a fan base. Like I
I could even
no
see.
offense to Snow, but it's like the Titans. Like I can't.
He was a big Eddie George fan.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And
The Panthers,
That,
like-
that
Steve
makes
McNair.
sense. What the fuck y'all got?
Who?
The Bears.
What you
Caleb.
mean?
The owl in the room. Y'all ain't got what?
They got Caleb and
We
they
got
got
everything.
Van
We
Johnson.
have history.
What is okay?
Of what?
Not recent history.
Bears. Just being the Bears.
So history of Bears.
Hey, when what? I wasn't even born when last
He
time we won
can't
a
even make a
championship.
good ass
85.
argument why you
I wasn't
joining the
even born.
You old
Bears.
as fuck, bro.
He can't even sell
Hey,
them.
relax, fam.
He can't even sell them
behind.
right.
I know. That's
But-
why I
Hey, your birthday coming up,
Yeah,
fam.
relax, man. Yeah, I'm getting like wine. Fine with time.
And Cooch.
What?
God,
Still,
damn.
All right, last thing here.
One more time, I'll put it on the shirt.
No, you not. With our logo on.
Hey, mine gonna say Cooch. Tim's gonna say Uchi.
Why the hell you gotta involve me in your bullshit? Nope, not that time.
We gotta stand
Aaron
next to each other, nigga.
Uchi. Okay. Uchi Cooch is a wild shirt to want to Okay.
No, I think it's just coochie. Never mind.
Yeah.
He said he gonna be Uchi though.
That's what he said. I don't think he meant it that way, but
Oh, no,
he out here that bullshit.
Y'all know what I mean.
Like, it would have made more sense with me just having E.
Oh yeah, it would. I ain't think it was a joke. It was on the flight. It ain't come through.
Yes. Aaron Glenn's the new head
We
coach
got
of the
there,
Jets, and the All-Star
Shut up.
Slam Dunk contest field has been set. The 4-man field. You have Mac McClung coming back to defend his title.
As he should.
Yeah, he
2
should.
years in a row
We'll be
there for
dunking.
him. He's looking for the first ever three-peat in dunk contest history.
That's
He
what's
damn
up.
near finna have more dunk titles than shots made.
I was like, appearances in the league.
That's nuts.
He will be
That's
competing
nuts.
against Stefan Castle, Matthias Buzelis, and Andre Jackson Jr.
Okay.
It's time to retire.
Did you see Zach LaVine was
It's
trying to
time
put
to
on a little pre-dunk contest? He was in the gym doing like some
If you
wild
ain't
ass
gonna do
dunks.
it, if you ain't gonna do it on Saturday night,
They were
I
like,
don't
maybe
want
it's a tease.
Zach Levine put his dues in.
Yeah.
He did.
He don't need to do nothing else. He is goated. Now, when I be hearing talk about like Ja Morant, I think G.G. Jackson was saying he's like Ja Morant could jump from the free throw line off 2.
He can't.
Man.
But he
There
ain't
being
gonna-
a dunk contest
Bruh.
then.
Off
And the
two
thing
is
is, like,
crazy.
Off
so-
2 is nuts.
That's great.
From the free throw off 2.
What the fuck? What type of NBA jam shit is this?
Is this like Mike? How are you doing
Exactly.
this?
Like what the off 2
hours
What
ago.
is this?
Who was that? Oh,
Zach Levine.
Oh, Zach Levine.
Like,
They like
oh yeah,
putting-
that nigga be dunking,
like he
man.
gonna do what he
They
do.
like he putting his bid in.
No, he ain't. He's already won. Like he
So,
ain't got no more
like,
bids.
here's the thing for me. It's like, you can't keep calling it rising stars when it's like dudes that are probably going to top. Shit, you got somebody that is not even an NBA player. And that's not
That's
a rising
true.
star. Like it's reached its point. Like either y'all got to force like better players to be in it, or
At least one.
just get rid of it or demote it. Like it can't be like the headlining event anymore. And you got like
I think the
Mac
3-point
Mac
contest should
McClung
move
and
into
Andre
that
Jackson Jr. being like your headliners. It's like that's just not.
Yeah.
I think they should have changed the order. Just put the dunk contest,
Yeah.
then do the 3-point
I mean, I've been saying that for
Yeah,
years.
that's fine. Yeah.
I can't wait to see Ajax in the contest. I think he was in there in college too, wasn't he?
Probably.
I don't know, but listen, my money's on Andre Jackson Jr.
Andre Jackson Jr. I remember that one. Did y'all see the clip of the dude in college in that dunk contest back in the day where he started twerking?
I did see
And then
that.
he did the weakest. Then he did the weakest dunk.
I do remember that.
Then he started twerking, dog. And then
It was a weak twerk, too.
The weakest dunk ever, dog.
All shoulders.
Because he had to do it quick to go catch the ball.
All right, that's the show this week, y'all. I guess we're gonna end on that note. The twerking dunk contest.
The twerking dunk contest. Oh, say that.
That's something that Zion
Damn, I
freaky ass
gotta
would do.
fuck me.
Do
I
you
want
want
to say it so bad.
Listen, we at the end. We have to.
All right, hey,
hour
y'all,
40.
if y'all have TikTok, look up Dwayne Wade teaching his
yeah.
daughter how to bounce. It's hilarious.
I don't even know what that means, but
was.
He's teaching her how to dribble. Zion how to dribble.
Yeah.
that's
Why the hell is that?
That's
You have
the
to see
show this week. As a reminder, follow us on our various social media platforms at Technical File, TECKNICAL FOUL, on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky.
Blue
Technical File
Sky.
Podcast on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you to everybody who came through live to the show for
Thank you, family.
episode 375 as we recorded this one. And tell a friend, and then have them come back and make some comments on these videos as well to help someone else find them.
Absolutely.
And yeah, y'all be safe. Take care of each other. Take care of yourself. And drink some water.
Definitely.
If you want to follow me on my social media platforms, you can catch me
Wait a minute.
on Twitter, Instagram, PSN, Blue Sky, Camille Monet, CAMILLEMONAE.
Just the Eric J2 on Blue Sky, I think.
And that's all you get.
That's it. Oh, no, that's not it. Royal Rumble Pool. Join it.
Well,
Do it.
yeah,
do it
that
now.
too.
Let's join it now. Everyday_gentleman on Instagram. K Harris 216 on Twitter. Snapchat and Blue Sky.
Oh, you got him in most of the other places. Okay. And it's your boy TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me.
Get your, can you smell? Sniffing.
I feel that.
Hey, thank you for so this nigga right up.
Hit him with the Sandman.
See, they tried to get me up out of here, but they still left me a little time to say, I miss y'all. See y'all next week.
That's crazy. They said get off the
Get this
stage.
nigga off the stage.
They still let me say my piece. I appreciate
Wrap
it.
it up, nigga.
Oh, wait. One last thing.
What?
Uncle Michael said, to be clear,
Oh shit.
Oh, hell.
I think the shoddy hire is good, and I'm always a Cowboys fan.
Okay. That's cool, but welcome to Bear Nation. Welcome to
For
Bear
the
Nation.
season. For the season.
Y'all come to Bear Nation.
Not y'all. Wasn't that politician?
Yeah.
Howard Dean.
Howard Dean he was so geek.
We're gonna go to Connecticut and New Hampshire and Milwaukee.
Bro, you get the fuck out of here.
There you go. Outro for real now.
Oh shit, that nigga was so excited.
Come on.
I'm not gonna say this part though, but
Oh shit.
the last thing.
I'll be
This nigga go.
I ain't gonna say it.
I will. Oh, it's not like
You can't trust random niggas.
Just,
Black Bush is one of them.
Hey,
hey.
that's me.
We about to hit them hard.
LeBron dropped 30.